What's up, everybody? Happy to see you. Hope you're having a good week. It is Thursday, August 17th, I believe. I didn't put the numbers down. Hey, thank you so much for the resub, A.S. Miller. I'll inform you on all the stuff real quick, but my internal volume is real loud, so let me turn it down. All right, so much better. All right, thank you so much, Jolt, for the resub. The other subs coming, I didn't even notice. But thank you guys so much for that. I'm so excited to see you here. What's up, Coach? Am I a coach now? Does you saying that make it official? We're in here for our randomizer number 136. That sounds way too high, but I think that's accurate. All right, I will take it. If I am the title of Legendary Coach now, then I will wear that badge with honor. Thank you so much. All right, we got a new randomizer game to play. Maybe you're a coach by overexposure to Taskmaster. Oh, yeah. I don't think that was a Taskmaster reference, but I'll take it there. Oh, yeah. Oh, so A.S. Miller, 3... so, yes, let me go ahead and count out. That is 24 months for A.S. Miller of subs. So 2 years for A.S. Miller. Thank you so much for that. Tricky, you can show your face if you want. And then Jolt for 13 months. Thank you so much for the 2-year anniversary with the channel, A.S. Miller. Speaking of anniversaries, around this week is the 3-year anniversary of my very first stream and the beginning of this channel. So I'm super pumped about that. That's very exciting. Thank you all for helping to support the channel and grow it for 3 years and being friends, brothers and sisters in arms when talking about the Legendary community. So excited. Clearly the no months. Sorry, a lot of messages came through real fast. Yeah, basically that, what Viral just said. Okay, we got business to take care of. We have a couple of things before I start with the games today. There is a big giveaway that Ollie and Kyla are doing with a bunch of giveaways from Gen Con. Today is your last day to enter this giveaway. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is go to the giveaway channel in the Discord and react to the message there. The giveaway will be rolled tomorrow on Discord, but make sure you enter so you are eligible to win. And I'll do a couple of free wheel spins along with that giveaway tomorrow as well. We're also doing a couple other things in the Discord. We are also rating every hero in Legendary based on how strong we think they are. We are all the way up to World War Hulk now. It is the last big box expansion before we go through a series of small and medium boxes. So come and rate those with us. You could even go back and rate heroes we've already rated at the end of the whole thing. We're going to do the core set one more time at the very end, and then I will tally up all the past votes that have come in. We are also... We're doing so many things. What are we doing? We are also doing a bracket of our favorite masterminds. So this one's not basically... this is not based on difficulty. This one is based on how much you like them. So you get 2 masterminds, you got to pick which one of the 2 you like more, and then it'll be a bracket style going down to a final 2 at the very end. So hopefully you're participating in all of those things. Loki's dog says you found a sealed copy of Legendary Firefly Encounters for under $100 in a small town game shop. That is awesome. I just finished watching the VOD of the last randomizer. Incredibly fun. Sad I missed it live. Well, I'm glad you're here for this one. So before we get to this week's randomizer, there are only 4 masterminds left until I have defeated every single mastermind of the game on stream in these randomizer streams, in these randomized setups, and I'm very excited to get through the last 4. What If information on yesterday's Upper Deck stream. They said they're shooting for a November release for What If, so we definitely have time to reboot the entire mastermind list before What If comes out and gives us, 4 more masterminds? So let's get to this past week's results of World War Taskmaster. Nope, I said that wrong. World War Taskmaster. Talking is unimportant for what I'm doing here, right? So how do you think it went? Let's see if this button works. Yep. So these were the setups. Setup A. I will not. I can't say it one time slow. No, you should have yelled. That was accurate. Please yell more. I deserve it. All right, so Taskmaster with Claw, Grim Reaper, and Maria Hill for setup A. That is the one I played. That video is up as of today. If you are a member at coffee.bageltalkgames.com, it goes up pretty soon after I play it. Same with this one. So Taskmaster with Ross, King Hulk, and Red King for setup B. How do you think it went this week? Do you think you guys liked it? Do you think you guys won this setup? Only did B and got really lucky on Master Strike timing, but was fun. Oh, speaking of setup B, while you have your predictions in there, we're going to be changing some things up for the league after the Mastermind reboot. I won't go over all those changes now. Nothing major, just a couple of things we're going to adjust as the Masterminds have all been defeated. If you want to see that entire thing, if I didn't pin it in Randomizer League, it shouldn't be that far up in the Randomizer League channel. It has to do with how we're eliminating Masterminds and what we're going to do as far as setup B going forward, etc., etc. So check that out. Looks like we've got 65, 90, 80% of a win rate. That is pretty high. Doormat there with the lowest, so fun level between a 3.5 and a 4.5. Let's take a look at what that was. It was a 79% win rate. 79% there. Snatchcat was 1 off. And then fun level was 4.0. Snatchcat was also 1 off. So Snatchcat, you were off by 1 or a factor of 1 each time. Very close. Well, almost. But yes, so you guys, it's a moderate great setup. That means this is a recommended setup if you'd like to have something moderately difficult, but also good fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 for setup B, read some quotes, get through this, congratulate the winners, and get on to today's game. So, 10th place goes to Jolt with 22.5 total rank points. 9th place, a team of Canis and Mama Bird with 28.5 total rank points. 8th place is Locanol with 32 total rank points. Let's keep going. 7th place is La Sombra 81 with 33 total rank points. My X-Men deck had 1 trooper left, Gambit's rare, and all 3 copy powers. It earned 7 tactics. Had fun with this one. 6th place is Montax at 35 total rank points. 5th place is The Top Gun with 36 total rank points. I love this quote though. Taskmaster is certainly one of the masterminds of all time. 4th place is Avatar Vish. Looks like there's a tie above with 38.5 total rank points there. Let's see where that tie is. 3rd place is Snash 108 with 39.5 total rank points. And looks like a first place tie between Red John and Snatchcat. 46 total rank points for each of them. Red John doing a bit better in the turn count. Snatchcat doing a bit better in the points per turn. But it worked out for them. Snatchcat says in both games, Yelena pulled off an infinite attack combo to sweep the board. Fun. Very cool. Thank you guys for playing that. And congrats to our 2 first place winners there. Yeah. Nice job, you guys. Let's jump up to setup A, the one I played in. Thank you, everybody who played. Let's go to our top 10. 10th place is Dino Mike with 27.5 total rank points. Really fun setup. HQ is off to a rocky start, but still built pretty solid decks with Vision Legion on one side for range and piercing energy, and Yelena Kitty with a hint of Sabretooth for the instinct triggers on the other, the latter of which could really pop off with a combo of Yelena's commons and Kitty's face out. Also managed to snag Yelena's rare for ultimate undercover, and Unleashing was able to take out Grim Reaper in 1 turn thanks to that, but Vision, Legion crushed it in total VP. And I can't recall entirely, but I think every card feasted upon by a henchman was either Gray, a sidekick, or an officer. Bad time to be a support card in Dino Mike's game here, but well done there. Thank you for the in-depth comments. So 9th place goes to Snash 108 with 28 total rank points there. 7th place is, or 8th place is me. I thought I did better than that, but I'll be happy with how I did because I did defeat Taskmaster, so that means he's eliminated. All he had to do was get rid of 2 of his tactics and no henchman training. 6th place is a tie between Jolt and Off the Cuff. With 34.5 total rank points each. Was so lucky with the final scheme being at the bottom of the deck. Says Jolt had amazing hands on both sides, but I was too focused on keeping the city clear that I almost lost to the scheme. Almost is the key word. I'm glad you didn't. 5th place goes to Ashley with 35.5 total rank points. 4th place is Lupin, 36 total rank points. Who are our top 3 for setup A? Wasn't necessarily easy. A lot of randomness going on. 3rd place is Jay Parnell with 37 total rank points. We were cruising to almost a perfect game with Yelena and Sabretooth on one side with Kitty and Vision on the other when the second to last tactic from Maria was declare martial law, putting 1 officer in the city and forcing 1 escape on our last turn of the game. She always wins, even in defeat. Totally true. And 2nd place is Baby Prelude with 37.5 total rank points, getting just half that rank point above Jay Parnell there for the 2nd place win. And 1st place goes to Red John, sweeping the board for setup A and B. 44 total rank points for Red John there. Well done, Red John, Baby Brelam, Jay Parnell, Snatchcat, Snash 108, everybody else who ever played this. Thank you so much for playing along. Who got, and Avatarish, that's right, at the technical 3rd place with the tie for setup B. Thank you guys for playing. We have another setup to play today. Only 4 masterminds left. Storm was retired as a hero. A bunch of schemes are out of the rotation. But otherwise, anything else could happen. So right now, I will get the predictions up for you. I'll get the randomizer up for you. Let me know what's going to happen today. Who do you want to see today? Let me get those predictions up. For anybody who wants to do a blind prediction, there were some upsets with the predictions last week. We'll see how you do this time. We need definitely more than 30 seconds. 10-minute prediction for you. And there it is. Wasteland Hulk is hiding. Or I guess when a Hulk is hiding, he's lurking. He's been lurking. So got Chthon and all caps. Onslaught cannot show up. Viral. If you want to check out who's left, I'll just tell you. It's 4 Masterminds left. We got the 2 Midnight Suns Masterminds, Lilith and Zarathos. We got Wasteland Hulk, and we got Killmonger. Those are the only 4 Masterminds that can appear. And if you want to see all the list of schemes that can appear and everything else, go to league.bageltalkgames.com. Check out the is it occurrences tab, I believe, and you can see who's shown up. But once I defeat all 4 Masterminds, they're all going to come back in, and we're going to do things like not require always leads groups. It's going to be fun. I still want Epic Onslaught with Horror of Horrors. Oh, thank goodness that's not happening today. Midnight Suns, please. I agree with off the cuff there. Summon him. You know who he's talking about. Wasteland Hulk. Lilith today, I'm sure of it. Zarathos Blackjack with a certain hero who has not appeared from the core set could be the thing. Got to make sure I have everybody nearby. So 2 predictions in for a win, 1 for a lose before you know anything about anything. I don't know whether to admire your bravery or think that was a little too hasty of you. I want more torture. I'm so happy to see you back, Viral and Tricky Vic. It's very, even if you covered up your name, I would know who you were just by your comments. Red Skull can't show up either, but he will be in the re-rotation. Oh, one more thing I want to remember, want to remind you before I start this thing. In the local meetups channel in the Discord, we've had people post, hey, are you in this area, this city, you want to meet up and play some Legendary? And I decided to make a group map of anybody who volunteered their information, who wants to be on a global map of fellow Legendary folks who are looking for games. Now, don't dox yourself, don't post your exact address, but if you want to post something down to the city maybe, post it in that channel in local meetups. I'll put it on a map so you can find each other, maybe coordinate some meetups. And if you know about any local Legendary games too in game stores, let me know about those as well. Viral says, my dad passed last month and we had to move. I'm so sorry to hear that, Viral. I hope you're doing all right. It's very recent. And lots of love from me and everybody in the community, and I'm glad you're here. Hopefully I can entertain you for a little bit to make it just a little bit easier. But yeah, hard to hear that, you guys. But I'm very happy to see you. All right. So let's go ahead and randomize this thing and see what I'm in for right now. All right. Let's start this thing. I'm very terrified. Here we are. In 3. In 2, in 1. Okay, we got Zarathos' Gladiator Pits of Sakaar. Who do we got in the hero deck? Got Black Widow. We got some Haunting going on. Get those predictions in. Dark Descendants are going to be interesting with Haunting. Well, maybe not. Some of them are heroes that are villains gained as heroes. I do like Spider-Woman. All right, let's go ahead and get this stuff. I have no idea how it's going to go. Zarathos isn't the toughest. But we'll see. Yeah, wrong beast. I didn't... Well, actually, I like this beast, but there's a bit of tech, some strength for him. Where's Zarathos? Oh, we didn't get Epic Zarathos either, so... That's, I guess, a good thing. Oh, we have the, Oh, I remember what this scheme does. I remember. Even Epic Zarathos, I guess I did have trouble with him in my Midnight Sun stream, so I probably shouldn't say anything. He's fun. I like him. Gladiator Pits of Sakaar. All right, so, oh yeah, so Gladiator Pits cares about team icons, and I have 5 different teams, so that's going to be a bit of a tricky thing. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, let's get the villains. Fallen starts with F. By the way, the villain group is just Fallen. I don't know why the randomizer says the Fallen. Oh, I do know why, because I called it that at first, but I didn't make the randomizer. All right, Dark Descendants. Oh no, yes, this has a couple of heroes, villains gained as heroes, but mostly it's Domination. Yeah, it's to play only 1 team icon, and I have 5 team icons. At least Black Widow will work with the starters, so that's good news. And how many times have okay, is this, can somebody check, is this the Spider Slayer's official 10th appearance? Oh no, that was Spider Infected. I don't think either. Yeah, I think I got those mixed up. Neither have been here 10 times yet. Okay, where's Mirage? I swear, I'm gonna redo this whole thing. I'm going to redo my box. 7th. Thank you. I'll need more room for Spider Infected is the one I thought was at 10, but was actually at 9. Thank you. Rocket, all right. Have a good stream, Bagel. I will. Thank you. Black Widow is... Hey, Gizmo Dog, thank you so much for 12 months. You are subscribed, have been subscribed for a year. Thank you so much. I'm all in the distance over here, so I'm waving to you. As I get my cards, I'm waving. Thank you so much for the sub. Very kind. Love this hero set. And Rocket, haven't used him in a while. Zarathos always lead the Fallen, so that's probably why the randomizer says that. No, it's Fallen, though. Not the Fallen. It's semantics. I don't really care. All right. Beast. Oh, does it say the Fallen on his Mastermind card? Oh, it does. It says the Fallen, but Fallen here. I've never noticed that before. Good point. Beast. Never noticed that. Okay, let's get this together. I'll try answering questions while I'm placing things. What is thy Fallen? That sounds even more ominous. My favorite transforming Mastermind. Well, as we're voting on Masterminds right now, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to sway the vote, but I like all of them. The transform mechanic is a lot of fun. Gosh, who is my favorite? Okay, I'm going to say I really like the Illuminati just because of their whole deal. But they are one of the toughest. So not necessarily the most fun to play against, but they're my favorite just with what they are. If that makes sense. Here we go. Civilian deck. We got 1, 2. He's Ghost. Oh, he's So I don't know much about Zarathos from the comics. I know he is behind the whole Ghost Rider thing. Does anybody want to educate me on that? I should have looked into it. He didn't come up that much in my comic book reading order. Where are the strikes and twists? One of the few Masterminds I don't know too much about. And then we got 6 twists. We might have talked about this on the Midnight Sun stream, but I must have not been paying attention. All right, 2 bystanders here. And let's get these together. Actually, I'm going to stack up the heroes because they are in my way. No worries. I appreciate you coming by. Nice to hear from you again. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'd love to see you. I am definitely going to have to go shield on one side for the Gladiator pits, because if I just go with Black Widow and maybe some lucky shield officers, I might be able to get something going, but only on those twists is going to matter, though. And I gotta watch out for escapes as well. Angel of Vengeance that was tortured in heck till he went insane. Okay, hey, that works. So he's a fallen angel sort of situation. I love it. That's a good story. So while I'm shuffling this up, predictions are still open. If you didn't catch the discussion in the Discord, we were talking about Rocket Shard Pile. Yeah, the shards are going to help with this. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so we were talking in the Discord about across all of Legendary. I don't just mean Marvel Legendary. I mean all of Legendary. Most of the properties in Legendary are live action based. Even the sets that are illustrated, like The Matrix, and I even think Big Trouble in Little China is based on the movie version and not the comic version there. So they have the likenesses of the actors. And we also, of course, have the MCU sets with the likenesses of the actors on them. All the illustrated Marvel stuff, except for What If, which is from the show anyway, is based on the comics. So of the cards that have an actor's likeness in all of Legendary, which actors have 2 or more characters represented on Legendary cards? We were talking about this, and there's this very small group. One of the ones is Kurt Russell, because he's Jack Burton in Big Trouble in Little China, and Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy. Who do we also get? We got Bill Paxton, who's in Alien and Predator. Also, Lawrence Fishburne probably soon when we get the MCU Goliath and the Ant-Man set. Also, he is obviously Morpheus. There's another person I can't remember who I didn't know the name of. But it's a very small group. Can anybody think of anybody else who represents more than one character? Who represents one actor playing more than one character. So we talked about Chris Evans with Cap and Torch. The comic set is not the Torch from the movie. So characters like that I wasn't counting. They could also say the same about Michael B. Jordan as Torch. But I'm only counting the MCU sets from the Marvel stuff, or What If, because those are the likenesses of the actors. And comic Human Torch is the one we see on the Legendary Illustrated card. But otherwise, yes. So with those crazy arbitrary rules applied, I wonder if there's anybody else. Yes, Nathan Fillion was in the Guardians movies, but is he on the Guardians cards? He was in Volume 3, but we don't have cards of those yet. But he's definitely in the Firefly set. He's one I looked at. I think Jeffrey Wright's been in some of these things, but the Watcher isn't really his likeness. He just voice acts him. It depends on if he's on cards. So it's just a fun little thought experiment that we can talk about every time there's a new Legendary set. Here we go. Starting hands. I cannot wait to use the What If starting hands and the Scheme Twist and really everything. The setup cards there. So left hand's got... here we go. 6 over here. It's just fun to think about. Fun to think about who might be in both. I suggested that if we get Legendary... That Scheme Twist looks so good. All right, Ollie's got last week's scores posted, the ones I went over, so thank you so much. I was saying if we get Knives Out Legendary... there would be a ton of characters, or actors who've played 2 characters. I think that would be two for Daniel Craig after James Bond. That'll be Chris Evans, Dave Bautista, maybe Catherine Hahn if we see Agatha card in the MCU future. Edward Norton. That would be cool. I would love a Knives Out that includes that and Glass Onion as Legendary. Works for Bond, could work for that. All right, any other scheme setup I got to do? Nope, just the scheme itself. And we are good. 943. I will take it. All right. Looks like submissions are closed for predictions. Wow, that is a ton of predictions. 19 of you say, I'm going to win this. No big deal. No problem. With 37.8 thousand points in the line. And 7 of you say, not so much. So, wow. That's 7 of you. If I royally mess this up, it's going to be a good day for you guys. Well, let's go ahead and see what happens here. I'm going to go over the Mastermind and Scheme, adjust everything I've got to adjust. When What If comes out, are you going to replace the Hydra starters with the What If starters? 100% Astigmatic. I like the Hydra starters. I think they're pretty cool. But if I use the What If starters, I will have a second set of unique illustrated starters that are also S.H.I.E.L.D. that also have the same name, so it takes away some of that complexity. I will use that. I'll probably use all the other standard cards too. I might just stick with the strikes and the twist. But who knows? I'll mess around with it. We'll see. Very good question. All right, let's check out our Mastermind and Scheme right now. What is this? Something came off one of my cards. All right, Zarathos is our Mastermind today. He always leads the Fallen. There it says, the Fallen right there. Master Strike. If any heroes in the HQ are haunted, each player gains a wound. Then if Zarathos is not already haunting, he haunts the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ. Haunting is a very fun mechanic from the most recently released set, Midnight Suns. If you haven't experienced it, I'll go over it when it happens. Basically, in a way, you get to gain heroes with attack instead of recruit. It's fun. You'll see. And then Gladiator Pits of Sakaar is our scheme today. Maria's going to become Nick Fury's. Maybe. I might mix that up so they're not Maria's anymore. And Maria's just going to be on every starter on one side. Every half the starter. Or not half. What is she? The Trooper? All the Troopers. I'll definitely be switching to What If starter card strikes and twists. Oh, Captain Metronica, by the way, I'm glad you're here. You have said in the what is it, the meetup channel, that you run a league at your local store. So I have put that league in a separate spot on the meetup map for specifically a league. So not an individual person, it's a league. If any of you out there are participating in or know any other legendary leagues out there, in-person leagues at a game store, please let me know. Message in local meetups, and I will put that on the map as well under just game store meetups. And it would be cool to get a network of those going up too. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll put those in their own category. Anyway, here we go. So Gladiator Pits of Sakaar, 6 twists, and twist until the start of your next turn. Each player can only play cards from a single team of their choice during their turn. For example, Shield, Avengers, X-Men, Warbound, etc. Evil wins when 2 villains per player have escaped or the villain deck runs out. So no drawing in this game. I guess unless the hero deck runs out first. But I don't know how you would do that. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust this. It's tricky because, again, I have 5 different teams here. So 5 different teams in the whole game, plus maybe if I get some special sidekicks in there that have different teams. But it's going to be tricky. I didn't get 2 heroes in the hero deck with the same team. So I don't know what's going to happen. Let me make my adjustments, and then we will get started. Last words before I begin this thing. I got to adjust the number of twists to 6. I have to track villain escapes, and I lose at 4. All right, let me track this stuff. Add a 6. Villains escape. Out of 4. That should be it. When I press this magic button, everything's going to be perfect. Yeah, look at that. I told you it'd be perfect. Okay, let's hide all this stuff. Let's start playing our game. Hopefully I can win against Zarathos. Then we'll have 3 Masterminds left, and that will be it. We can get this done by September, which will be cool. So let's, let me get this together. It really is a low escape encounter. It is a low escape encounter, but the haunting might help with that. Yes, totally. If you get that Dark Descendant, that'll be another X-Men with Mirage. Yes, Havoc. Havoc is X-Men affiliated. That will absolutely help. Also, if I get some special sidekicks, like maybe ones that don't go away all the time, like Skids, we'll see. I do like Haunting. Oh, I gotta fill up. Speaking of Haunting, I gotta fill up the HQ. Here we go. Let's see who's starting here. We got Nightmare Wolves Mirage. We got Radioactive Spider, Spider-Woman. Yeah, if What If comes out in November, you've got a good chance of resetting. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get there. Empathic Link Mirage. We've got, hey, thanks for the follow. Incoming Detector Rocket Raccoon, which is a, that's really cool. I get a shard for each strike. And then Doctor of Beatdown, Beast's best card, one of the highest rated cards in the game so far. I think it's the number 2. It's the number 2 highest rated card so far, I think, on the tier list. I could be wrong about that, but it's very good. So I'm probably gonna go for that. We'll try to make a tech strength deck with Beast, but let's begin right now. Okay, we're starting with a 5-1. Look at that. Almost enough for Doctor of Beatdown, but not quite. Our first villain deck card is, there it is. You know what you come here for. First twist. It's actually a wonderful time to play this twist because guess what? Each player only has shield cards. So I am so happy to see this. The randomized heroes seem pretty strong this match. Good luck, Bagel. Thank you so much, Natchcat. So yeah, I can't play anything but shield cards. And what's interesting about this one is, I'll read it specifically. Until the start of your next turn, each player can only play cards from a single team of their choice during their turn. So left-hand player gets to pick one, then right-hand player gets to pick one. And just to know this is active, I'm going to put this twist right here in the bridge so I don't forget that this is active. But it is not going to matter because I picked shield. It would be wild if I didn't pick if I picked anything else. So we got 5 recruit. And let's look at our 3 recruit options. We've got Spider-Woman's Radioactive Spider. 3 recruit. To play this card, you must put a card from your hand on top of your deck. I love this one. I love how... So there's a few legendary cards that are almost instant recruits for me. Anything that has more printed recruit than 2, I'm like, especially at the beginning of the game, I want this. So good. This one, Cyclopses, the others. Here's Empathic Link. So can you press the Scheme Twist sound effects button again for dramatic effect? You know what? For you, I will. I'll just turn it down one first. This is just for you, Deadeye. Here we go. All right, enjoy that one. All right, Empathic Link is 2 recruit. When a card effect causes you to discard this card, set it aside. At the end of this turn, add it to your hand as an extra card. Great with a discard mechanic. Yeah, this beast doesn't have Smash. Otherwise, that would be really good. And then Incoming Detector is an artifact. Whenever a Master Striker villain's ambush ability is completed, you may gain a shard. Getting this early is key. Getting this in play early is key because I want this before most of the strikes and the ambushes come up, and I can just build up shards and use them. So before I decide, right-hand side is going to have a 3-3, which means looks like I have the same hands on both sides, just in opposite order. Okay. So I can have the right side take Rocket on turn 4 if there's no better options. But I think I want to start with Radioactive Spider and see what else comes up. Maybe something better for a 3. Then I'll get 2 recruits out of it. Now, Incoming Detector could get haunted. So what if when Fallen or the Fallen start to come out, artifacts get around the team restriction if they are already in play. Yes, because the scheme is specifically play something, but this is a reaction. So yeah, this only cares about playing stuff. Okay, yeah, I'll show you the artifact, hopefully. So my risk is some villains could come out that could haunt Rocket here, haunt the artifact, which would make it harder for me to get it. So maybe I should take the more expensive thing before I see a haunted villain. All right, I'm going to do that just because I'm worried about that. Although leftmost going to get haunted. I could also always haunt Mirage. Now, I'm going back to plan A. I think I'll be safe with Rocket. I'm going to start with Spider-Woman. Although this is going to be a good one for Beast, but this will help me get Beast, so good. So down to 3 left, and we'll see what replaces her. Another one. Yeah, I'll take 2. That's 6 recruit if I play them both. If I top deck something else. And there is Venom Blast. Okay. Cool. 2 pickups. 3 recruit each. That's really good. That'll help me get some expensive cards early. Especially if I can get them at the same time. So here we go. Turn 2. Love Caps right there cheering me on. Okay, here's my 3 and 3. We've got our first Spider Slayer, our first Henchman. They've got Fight, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Put any that cost 2 or less into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. This is actually pretty darn good for Spider-Woman for a couple of reasons. But also, I can hit them right now. So I'm going to do that before I do anything else. 3 attack. Let's go ahead and hit those Spider Slayers. And you can't see this, but my chair is up slightly higher than it normally is. I'm just testing it out, and I think I like it. I don't know why I share that information. Okay, here we go. Fight this. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. They both go into my hand, of course. And put the rest back, and they are gone. Let's recruit Rocket right now, which is great. So let's go ahead and play 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. And I'm still under the can only play Shield, and we're counting Hydra and Shield for the starters because I'm just using them for aesthetic purposes. But I'm going to go ahead and take Incoming Detector so I can get this artifact out quickly, start getting some shards. Unfortunately, if this was the Spider Infected, they have an ambush effect, and that would have gotten me more shards, but that's not going to work. And Trigger Happy. All right. I think I'm going to be building up some Rocket cards on the right. He's tricky because he only triggers off of Guardians. But if I get enough of him, not only will that help me trigger his effects, but also help me with the scheme. Okay, this is not an effect anymore, so the scheme is out of the way. At least unless this card is a scheme twist as well, which I won't mind. It's only turn 3 and 4. Actually, I prefer that. Nope, it's a Master Strike instead. So here's what Zarathos is going to do. If any heroes in the HQ are haunted, each player gains a wound. If Zarathos is not already haunted, he haunts the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ. So it is my choice between the 3 different cards: Nightmare Wolves, Venom Blast, and Doctor of Beatdown. Doctor Beatdown's the best thing out here. Venom Blast is also pretty. I like Venom Blast. Got Wall Crawl. Nightmare Wolves is also very good, but I don't think it's going to be as good early game. So I'm going to go ahead and haunt Nightmare Wolves, which is kind of perfect thematically, right? So here's how to haunt. I'm going to go ahead and put Zarathos underneath Nightmare Wolves like this. The reason why you do that is so you don't pay attention to Zarathos' 7 attack, because while he's haunting Nightmare Wolves, here's how this works. In order to exorcise Zarathos from Nightmare Wolves, I have to pay attack equal to the cost of the hero that's being haunted. You don't do anything with Zarathos' straight-up attack, and you can't fight Zarathos, defeat Zarathos while he's there. You have to get rid of the hero there, and once you do, Zarathos goes back to the Mastermind spot. So until I can generate 6 attack, or something happens to Nightmare Wolves, Zarathos is not going anywhere, and I can't hit him. The flavor is on point. I do like Haunt a lot. It feels ominous and weird, which is how a Haunt should be. Here's my 3 and 3. Nothing to hit. And do I want to take Empathic Link over here? If I am going for a Tech Strength, that's not the best card to get. I'd also love some KO power if I'm going to pick up just whatever. But my other option is an Officer, and I don't really. This is a little bit better than an Officer. Too bad Spider-Woman puts cards to the top of the deck and doesn't discard them. But it's not going to hurt me that much, and for the sake of refreshing the HQ, I'm going to go ahead and recruit her anyway. And maybe, I don't know, I'll get some other discard things. There is Haunted by the Demon Bear. Oh, man, why couldn't that card have been haunted? It says haunted right there on there. It'll probably be haunted. That was weird. Okay. Somebody's ghosting the machine right now. It might be worse than an officer because it's X-Men. Yes, but I also am building up cards with Spider-Woman. And I don't have... Black Widow has not shown up, unfortunately. Okay. This is a good one. But it's going to be haunted, I'm sure, very soon. So here's the reshuffle. So now I'm starting to mix in non-shield cards into my hand, and this is where the scheme is going to start to hurt me. But the thing about Spider-Woman is she gives 6 recruit with 2 cards, and I can top deck cards I can't use on a twist. So we'll see. Do I keep going for Spider-Woman, or do I go for Doctor of Beatdown? If you manage to get all that Mirage in one hand, yes, that would be good. Okay, I drew all grays. So I have all shield anyway, so wouldn't be the worst time for a twist because I have 4 cards. Oh, why do I have 4? Oh, because I didn't reshuffle. I forgot that I drew 2 cards, so I got to reshuffle. Usually on turn 4, I just take the stack that's there because it's almost always 6. Let me get my last 2 cards after the reshuffle. Who's joining these operatives? It's going to be another operative and a soldier. Okay, weird turn 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oh. Stay. Turn 4 is Matarkus, probably the nastiest one from the Fallen. Blood Frenzy, Ambush, haunt the rightmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. That is going to be Doctor of Beatdown. That hurts. Fight KO one of your heroes. So we'll worry about Blood Frenzy when Matarkus is in the city, but right now, all I got to know is now I got to pay 6 attack to get Doctor of Beatdown out of the HQ. So now I just kind of want to build up attack so I can do that. Look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see. Yeah, so I couldn't have recruited anything else, but I'm going to take that Rocket card because I've already got Rocket. Trigger happy. 2 attack, and then Guardians. You gain a shard for each other Guardians hero you played this turn. Not that great if I don't have other Guardians, but I'm going to try. So we'll see. And another Radioactive Spider. That's all I can do right now. So this is where my non-grays should be. So I got the incoming detector. I'll be able to play it and have it out for the rest of the game on turn 6. And there's still more strikes and ambushes to trigger, and I can just save up those shards for a rainy day. I can use the shards to exercise, which I didn't know Rocket could do. Turn 5 is a bystander. This is a very interesting scenario. So this bystander is still going to go to Zarathos, but it's funny because he's not there. So the rules say when a bystander is played from the villain deck and there are no villains in the city, it goes to the Mastermind. Doesn't matter where he is. He gets the bystander. So he's busy haunting Mirage, but also, hey, I'm going to grab this other person too. That's very funny to me. Why does that keep happening? Every time I haunt. Oh, I know why that's happening. Let's see who can guess. I know exactly why that's happening. Okay, here's my situation. Now the bystander haunts Zarathos. Do you rescue? No, because you don't fight the Mastermind. So once I exercise Nightmare Wolves, the bystander stays with Zarathos in the Mastermind space. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the other Radioactive Spider and just really lean into that because there's really nothing else I can do. Another one for 2. I have 3 of them now. That's too many. I need some KO. Another Empathic Link. I should get both of them in this next hand. I got neither, so both of them are here in the bottom 3 cards of the deck. Hilarious. All right, time to play the artifact. Get some shards. Invest in some shards coming my way. I feel like you could leave it in the Mastermind pile if you wanted, since he has to go back before you can fight him. Oh, are you talking about... No, yeah, a rare on turn 7. Yes, I think so. Just wondering, it would have put the bystander on the tactics, so I wasn't sure if I missed something. Yeah, the Mastermind captures the bystander. So whether you're playing this or whether you're playing World War Hulk, and they go out lurking, The Mastermind takes the bystander with them. Hyperion takes the bystander through the city. Just stays with them. As far as I am to understand it. Turn 6 is Nemesis. Our first villain that's not a henchman. Yep. Ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses one of their non-gray heroes. Nemesis dominates those heroes. So, unfortunately, I was going to play Incoming Detector, but now it's being stolen. So, sorry those who wanted to see an artifact played. Nemesis messed it up for you. Okay, so, taken Incoming Detector. Left-hand side gets Mirage stolen as well. Counter-detected. Hey, what, you saw this big weapon coming? Yeah, it's rough. So, dominate means they capture the heroes, and they get plus attack for each hero they've got captured. So, Nemesis is at 7, so I'm not going to see those for a while. RIP those early shards. I'm not going to see those now. Why is this? Ooh. I need to move the mat over. I'll just move Nemesis over. A little cut off. Dominating and haunting is a rough combo. And I can't even fight him. I can't do much of anything this turn. All I got is 2 recruit to throw around, and I'm going to get a sidekick. That sidekick is going to be Hairball, who is an Avenger. That really hurt. But yeah, at least I am going to pick up Mirage, hopefully, on the left-hand side, just because I can get the rare. And I need to use the rare to get some attack to exercise Zarathos and everybody else so I can take him out. And take out Nemesis to get those heroes back to where they're supposed to go. Yeah, all we need is more team symbols, right? As many as I can get. That's what I want right now. And there's Hairball and a bunch of shield. Which is actually Hydra. Which is actually shield. Which, if you read the comics, is not too far-fetched. Turn 7 is... Oh, man. That would have given me a shard if I was able to play the darn Incoming Detector. Yes, on a twist, you can't play unaffiliated because that is not a team symbol. So, wounds coming out. Here we go. So, if any heroes in the HQ are haunted, each player gains a wound. Yup. And we got Blunt Force Trauma. Oh, things were going so well, and now they're going so poorly. Then if he was not already haunting, he haunts the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ, so he stays right where he is. He doesn't move over to the highest cost or anything. He's just gonna... Yeah, I got a bystander. I'm haunting. I'm good. I'm good where I am. Okay, well, 4 recruit on the left. I'm going to get a lot of power on my next turn. So do I want to bother taking another Empathic Link? That is so much recruit. You know what? I'm going to lean in. I'm going to get Mirage again, so... This is my fault. I predicted you would win. I'm usually wrong. I'm probably going to pick up Mirage's rare, so we'll see what happens here. I'll pick it up for 3. And another Empathic Link has appeared. All right, done with that. Here's my new hand. So right now, that's 6 recruit, plus a top deck for one of the free cards I pull. So most likely, I'm going to be able to pick up Mirage, unless she gets haunted. 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm going to be able to get her unless, you know, a certain thing I'm not going to say happens. I'm really sad I'm missing out on those shards right now. Turn 8 is another Spider Slayer. And we know what they do. And I can hit them this turn. So Hairball first. Hairball, 1 attack, draw a card. It's a soldier. Thank you for your service, Hairball there. I've got 2, 3, 4 attack total, and I've got 3 recruit total. So let's take out the Spider Slayer, see what else I get to draw. All right, top 2 cards of my deck. I don't get Rocket, but I do get the Operative. Taking out the Henchman. See, Spider Slayers aren't that tricky to deal with. But I got 1 more recruit, so I got 4, which doesn't really change anything. I don't really want Mirage over here. She's not going to go over here. The question is, do I want an officer or a sidekick? I could probably use some more recruit. So I'm going to get an officer instead of Mirage, which could be foolish, but I'm going to try, and it's a standard of Maria Hill. It'll help with that the twist if it happens in recruiting. Yeah, there's Trigger Happy. Fortunately, the artifact is not here. Let's see what happens. Turn 9. Come on. Bystander. So that's going to Nemesis, who's loaded up on stuff. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a rare this turn. So I'm going to play this, well, not this twice, 2 of these. 3 recruit. To play this card, you must put a card from your hand on top of your deck. I'm going to do that twice. 1 shield agent. Second one, 3 more recruit, another shield agent. And then I'll play my 2 shield agents a la carte there. 8 recruit. We're going to go ahead and pick up Haunted by the Demon Bear to help me exercise the rest. So let's read this together, shall we? 4+ attack. Whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn, you get +2 attack. And then Moonlight, you may have a Waking Nightmare. So I need more Mirage cards now, because I need to discard more things, and Spider-Woman cannot do that. But whatever, I'm going to go ahead and take it for the 4 attack regardless, and then we'll see if I can get it to be Moonlight. Right now, it is almost completely Sunlight except for Mirage. Might have to try to change that. Especially, ooh, a lot of grays. So, have you seen any KO power anywhere, anybody? Because I have not. Not with the Henchmen, not with the heroes. Not with a single thing. I need it. Turn 10 is a twist. Gets a little worse right now. So once again, until the start of villains have some, but I haven't seen them yet. Hopefully I can use them to great advantage, because I do need to. I think Rocket has a discard ability also. Oh, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, he has the one of his commons. So this Black Widow sent undercover. She does. I really wish she showed up. She's my favorite, and I haven't seen her yet. All right, anyway, until the start of my next turn, right-hand side's next turn, each player can only play cards from a single team of their choice during their turn. So do I choose to play all my operatives and soldier, or do I play Trigger Happy for 2 attack? If I play these 4, I get to recruit another Trigger Happy. So, and if I play the attack, I'm not going to be able to fight anything. So obviously I'm going to pick Hydra or Shield, and I'm going to play my operatives. You know what? I can use the scheme. What am I doing? The scheme tells us what to do. I can leave it there. All right, I got 4 recruit. Let's just play those, and let's pick up the second Trigger Happy, because that's another Guardian for me. And still no Black Widow. I did remember to get her. Yeah, she was right here. But that's pretty good. That's what I need for the left-hand side for discards. And I can't play Trigger Happy. Yeah, I can't do anything with 1 attack, so that's that. Luckily, with a scheme that cares about escapes, the city is not much of a threat right now. Being able to... The setup is buying me some time to set up my decks before the city gets full. Especially the Haunting helps with that a little bit. Doesn't fill up the city, at least until I start exercising things. I'm going to do a counter. I'm improving on my methods each time, so I'm going to put a 1. So now, right now it's a 2, actually, and then when I move to the next turn, it'll be a 1. Then when it gets to 0, it goes away. I like that. I'm going to start doing that. All right, I got only 1 Trigger Happy in hand so far, unfortunately. 2 Bystanders in the first 9 cards also help. Yes, I got the Haunting, got the Bystanders, but no more Bystanders. There is some Haunting left, but that's going to hurt me. Counter's down to 1, and we got 2 Henchmen. But what do we have now? It's another Henchman, plus the 2 strikes and the 2 twists have helped me buy some time as well, but they also did nasty things. And I can't fight anything, so I got 5 recruit. I'm obviously going to take Dreams Made Real because I do have that rare floating around. This is 2 attack. Moonlight, you may discard a card if you do draw a card, although recruiting this card makes it less likely for it to be a Moonlight. But I got to start somewhere. So 3 recruit. And we've got... There she is, Widow's Bite, Black Widow. And Dark Memories actually... Left side is going to have decent Dark Memories. Oh, my music stopped again. Okay. We're better. All right. So I got 2 recruit. I can't take anything here. So let's go ahead and get a sidekick. Red Wing. More team symbols. Wonderful. I forgot about that wound, but I can put it on top of my deck if I care. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Almost 7. Almost. But 6 recruit is good. I have a lot of hero classes, so I actually... Left hand might be more of a hodgepodge than I thought, but if I get... Oh, actually, does dodge work with Mirage's rare? I forget the wording exactly. Yeah, whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn. Is dodge a card effect that causes you to discard a card from your hand? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's a great combo. I know what I'm doing now. Yeah, I was hung up for just a split second on causes you to, because it's my choice, but I guess I choose to activate the effect that causes me to discard it. Okay, well, I didn't pull a card from the villain deck yet, did I? I lost track of what I was doing. Nope, that was the Spider Slayers from the last turn, so I'm going to pull a card. Right? I don't think I did this yet. It is another Master Strike. If you thin the deck to dodge, only that rare is infinite attack. Yes, it will be, but I don't know. Thinning the deck is not something I can really do here unless I really send things undercover, but I haven't even seen that card. So, more wounds come out too on the, by the way, so that's annoying. So nothing happens except 2 wounds go out. Here they are. And I can still only play... Oh wait, this is gone. This is gone. Wait a second. What did I even play last turn? I'll give the wounds out. Did I play all shield last turn? I think I did. Yeah, I'm just making sure I didn't break the rules last turn because I forgot. I think I played all shield. I think I was good. I didn't even think about it. But anyway, Zarathos stays right there. Good, okay. Glad I'm on the up and up here. For recruit, I will play 3 attack without getting the activated trigger happy and just keep the city clear. Man, a 6 haunted and a 6 haunted. That's really tough. Let's fight the Spider Slayer on the right side once again. Top 2 cards of my deck. You only have... Yes, that's right. So but it was funny because I didn't even think about it, but I did it right, you know, by omission. It's kind of like when I forget to wall crawl. I technically do it right by making the choice, even though I forgot. All right, we've got 2 0 cost. Those go right into my hand. And let's play these 2. I've got... I already spent my 3, so I won't even play the soldier. I'll get 1 more recruitment. 5. I really want to take Widow's Bite in the left-hand side for the dodge. Also, Empathic Link 2. I can take Venom Blast. Let's see. Wall Crawl. 3 attack. Reveal the top card of your deck if that card has a... Wait, do I have 6 recruit or 5? I only have 5. Yeah, I saw your message just now. I'm like, well, that doesn't seem right. I have it 5. I don't think I would have taken it anyway. But, so if I take Mirage over here, I already have enough on the left. I don't have a lot to discard. I want to make it Moonlight, though. I'm not going to take Widow. I can't take anything else. But I do have to move the HQ along because I'd love to see more stuff for the left-hand side. So I'm going to risk making it even stronger Sunlight and take Mirage over here because moving the HQ while the city is empty is important. All right, there we go. Dreams Made Real is even better for the left-hand side to have, so I will end my turn. Oh, I can get a sidekick, too. So I will. It'll be Ms. Lion. More Pet Avengers. Where are the X-Students? And where's Rocket's other common? I like that one. But I'll take that in the left, too. Left is going Oops, I'll discard now. And maybe some KO if I can find it. Turn 13 is... Oh, you got to be kidding me. So that would have been 3 or 4 shards if I had that detector and it wasn't dominated. That really hurts. That would have been so great. Because now all I get are wounds. We know what he does. He gives wounds out. I really hope to get a big rest turn. That's 4 out of the 5 strikes already. A big rest turn is what I need. Okay, so... My max recruit is 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put something on top... I'm not fighting anything, so I might as well put a trooper on top. Should I go for Venom Blast or Widow's Bite and something else? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put one of these troopers on top of my deck to play Radioactive Spider, Empathic Link, 4, 5, and then Shield Agent, 6. Exactly. So, I got options. Widow's Bite is very good, and I do want it. But Venom Blast is 3 attack, wall crawl, reveal the top card of your deck if that card is a recruit icon. Draw it. I have a lot of cards with recruit icons. This gives me... Well, actually, I was going to say this gives me more attack now, but how many hero classes do I have in my discard pile? I've got... well, not that much here. Actually, I got... With the sidekick, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark Memories is so good here. I'm just worried about Widow's Bite being haunted early. And if she is, then I'm going to be in trouble. But if she is haunted, it's not going to be that big of a deal because it's only a 4. It's going to cost 4 attack to get her. Venom Blast works best if you put the cards on top of yourself. It does. And 3 attack is 3 attack. Yes, I agree with you all. I shouldn't be worried about Widow because it's only 4 attack to exercise. So Venom Blast will be much tougher to exercise. Yes, yes. You're all on the same page. And I almost grabbed 2 cards. Another trigger happy. I'm going to get as many as I can over there on the right. Here we go. Yeah, 3 attack goes a long way with a lot of the stuff I'm doing here. Zarathos is just hiding. Now, here's the thing. He's played 4 strikes already. I believe his tactics... Did I not just say, like, literally 60 seconds ago, I forget to wall crawl? So, there we go. And if I do, it's fine, because it's technically within the rules to not do it. Wall crawl is the one rule I do not mind forgetting, because I technically haven't done anything wrong. What I was doing is I was thinking about Zarathos and thinking, so there's only 1 more Master Strike. He haunts when you fight him and his tactics. But he wasted a bunch of his haunts by striking too early. So while I'm dealing with the wounds, he might be a sitting duck for a bit. All right, that's a lot of attack. That's 4. It's not Moonlight, so it's at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack right there. So I can exercise anybody I want. Or just hit Nemesis to get those out there. So I have some choices. Turn 14 is Patriarch, so more haunting. Patriarch, his ambush is haunt an unhaunted hero in the HQ that costs 3 or less. So he's going to go ahead and haunt Mirage as the only applicable hero he can haunt. So 3 are haunted right now. As far as attack, I can exercise Mirage. So I got 2 attack and 3 attack. So that's actually a good thing. So when you exercise a hero, the villain enters the city. And I believe you choose a player to gain that hero or you KO the hero. So I'm going to choose the left-hand side to gain the hero when I exercise Mirage. She's going to go ahead and go on the left-hand pile. If anybody disagrees with me, let me know. But I think that's how it goes. And then Patriarch goes into the city. So we exercise him. And another one showed up. I've got 3 recruit again. Yep. They either KO the haunted hero or choose a player to gain it. Yep. So we've got... yeah. I don't want to take Dreams Made Real. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a sidekick, I think, for my last 2. It's Boom Boom. There we go. Can use her in a case of emergency. 1, 2. There's a lot of rules for haunt there. Okay, reshuffle. I think this game is going okay. I'm a bit worried about running out of time. Technically, it's a timer scheme, but only in the sense that you lose when the villain deck runs out, but not a timer scheme in the sense that you can lose before the villain deck runs out. On a timer. You can still lose if 2 villains per player have escaped, but I think I'm okay on that front. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Kind of a mismatch. How many different team icons? If we count Hydra just for fun, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 team icons. Even though Maria Hill and the Hydra starters are the same, effectively, for this setup. Turn 15 is Random. One of the random villains in Legendary. Ambush. Random dominates the top card of the hero deck. Then each player reveals their hand and chooses one of the heroes with the same cost. Random dominates those heroes. So here's the deal. I could lose my rare here to Random if I pull a 7 cost. But what are the odds of that happening? Only 3. I do like this card a lot, so it's 3. Okay, doesn't take anything from the left-hand side, but does steal Maria from the right. So Maria and Natasha are being dominated by Random, so he's at 6 attack. Very interesting development. 6 attack right there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check the HQ. We are in pretty solid sunlight. So, Maria haunts Random. Yes. I like that interpretation. So there's no way I'm going to be able to get the Waking Nightmare here, but I will read this. For attack, whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn, you get +2 attack. And Moonlight, you may have a Waking Nightmare. It's not going to be Moonlight, so I'll just play this right now. Let's see if Venom Blast can draw 3 more attack, up to 7. Top card of your deck, if it has a Recruit icon, draw it, and it does. So unfortunately, this Mirage cannot discard. It just works off of being discarded. And my total attack before I do that is 8 and 9 attack. So Nightmare Wolves is probably my best bet here to get, because I may have a Waking Nightmare, which discard cards. I can discard Empathic Link. I thought about doing Doctor of Beatdown at the early part of this game, but right now this is definitely a Mirage discard deck. So I'm going to exercise her. But the problem if I do that is the city is now 4 villains full. No, it won't. Zarathos goes to the Mastermind space, so it won't fill up the city. So okay, I'm okay on that. And right-hand side is going to get 2 attack, 3 more if I have Boom Boom, so maybe I could use that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend 6 of my 9 attack to gain Nightmare Wolves for myself. Exercise Zarathos. He keeps his bystander, because I didn't defeat him. Goes back to the Mastermind spot, though. He can still return after another strike, but let's see who replaces Mirage there. It is Gritty Scavenger, Rocket Raccoon. That is what I was looking for. You may discard a card if you do draw a card. Amazing for the left-hand side. So that one's going over here when I get the chance, and I'll get the chance right now. So what's better, Gritty Scavenger or Dreams Made Real? I think Gritty Scavenger, because he's a discard without a condition. So that's 3 Recruit. Dreams Made Real does let me draw, but Gritty Scavenger lets me power up the rare. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'll show you. Plus, but it's more Recruit, which you don't really need. So, you know, I could take or leave either one. You may discard a card if you draw a card. Weird how that bystander just has to hang out next to a possessed random hero. Random possessed hero. Which one? Oh, down here? Yeah. I mean, he's possesses them all at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and take Gritty Scavenger. My gut says take this one. It's a for sure discard. It'll trigger Mirage, etc., etc. I could rest, but I'm not going to. I'd rather take the card. I want to rest when there's more wounds out. I think I'll have a better opportunity. And another Trigger Happy. Is that all 5 Trigger Happies, or maybe just 4? Yeah, this is a rest turn. Maybe. Although it is 3, 4, 5, 6 Recruit. I put a wound on top. But yeah, this lack of KO power is catching up to me with all these wounds. And I might get more wounds with Boom Boom, depending on what I decide to do. Turn 16 is another Spider Slayer. I really have trouble moving villains through the city that are covered in things, or have things covered in them. Okay, so I'm not going to draw any cards, so I might as well play Trigger Happy first. And I've got a 3rd attack from the Soldier, so Boom Boom has 3 things she can do. She can give you 1 attack and go onto top of the deck, 3 attack and go away, and 4 attack and give you a wound. So if I get the max, it'll be 7 attack, and I can hit Nemesis. I'll get a wound, but I'll also get Rocket, and left side can get Mirage. If I take Boomer, I can take out Random, and I'll get Black Widow and the Shield Officer. Or if I just do Time Bomb, I can hit Patriarch and keep Boom Boom for next turn. I think that's the route I want to go, because I can clear more of the city that way, especially because left-hand side doesn't look like it can do much. So, and I also don't want to get rid of her just yet. I could probably do that next turn. So I'm going to play Time Bomb, get 1 more attack, put her on top of the deck, and take out Patriarch right now. He's got the fight effect, by the way. Oh, guess what I get to do? I get to draw Boom Boom again. Reveal the top part of your deck. If it costs 3 or less, draw it. But she's back. I didn't even catch that, so I drew her again. So she's back. I already spent the 4, though, so I could get... I could do Boomer, and I could take out the Spider Slayer as well. Now that's tempting now, because that's 2 city spaces free. I'm going to do that. Double duty here. I'm going to play for 3, and she goes away. So I can get those 2 spaces. And maybe draw some more stuff. How about that? Top 2 cards in my deck. 1, 2. Mirage does not cost 2 or less, but the Soldier does. It's not going to help me much, though, at all. Right side's getting all these henchmen. And, you know, 1 Recruit, 1 attack, and a wound are not going to do anything. So that is it for this turn. But I did clear 2 city spaces. So I'm happy about that. Still not drawing 2 Trigger Happies at the same time. I want to take these to make it Moonlight, but also to maybe get them to work. I have not hit Zarathos once. If I can get 7 attack, I'm going to hit him, even though it'll mean he haunts. But this might be a rest turn. Turn 17 is a trap, which is good and bad. By end of turn, recruit the leftmost and... Oh, this is absolutely awful. This is literally impossible. This is impossible with Haunting. Check this out. Recruit the leftmost and rightmost heroes in HQ, or suffer each of those heroes you didn't recruit enters the city as a villain with... Wait a second. With villain with attack equal to that hero's cost when you fight one gain it. This is wild. So check this out. This applies... Yeah, this is funny. I can at least recruit Trigger Happy, but I don't want it on this side. Check this one out with Haunting. So if I fail, if I do nothing, I need a clarification. Does this mean recruit the leftmost and rightmost heroes who are currently in the HQ? So for some reason, if I got Doctor of Beatdown out of here, this trap could be satisfied by recruiting the new one that shows up? Or does this mean recruit the one that's there when this trap shows up? If the latter is the case, that means this is impossible because you cannot recruit Doctor of Beatdown. You can either gain it or leave it there if you are able to exercise. Regardless, I'd have to get Trigger Happy as well. So what's going to happen when I fail this is that Doctor of Beatdown is going to enter the city as a villain, and Matarkus is going to haunt somebody new that's going to enter that spot. So here's my actual choice. Do I rest and let 2 villains go into the city before I get 1, 2, 3 attack only? You need to unhaunt, then recruit. Yeah, so that means the new hero that appears in that spot would be eligible. So this trap specifically means whoever's in the right hand, you have to recruit a hero from the right hand spot. Doesn't matter if it's the one that was there when this trap showed up. But I'm not going to do either of those things. So option A is to rest, let 2 villains come in, probably another one, probably have an escape. Or B, take one for the team and recruit a Trigger Happy over here from the left-hand side, even though I don't want it. I'm leaning towards 2 more villains in the city seems bad. I recruit even though the rocket is mediocre to the left. I'm leaning towards what Astigmatic said. Getting rid of the wounds is really good, but also preventing that extra villain in the city is really good. Only 4 to lose. And the Widow will help with that. The trap says each of those heroes, so I'd say if Doctor Beatdown was removed by any means, the trap would still trigger but wouldn't put anything. See, that's what I'm thinking. It says each of those... Well, look at the first part. It says recruit the leftmost and rightmost heroes. If Dr. Beatdown goes away, the new hero is still the rightmost hero. It's a bit of semantics, but it's not going to matter right now. It's just fun to think about. Because I'm not doing anything with that. Oh, boy. Although the nanovirus I can pass over to the other side. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to recruit Rocket, and I'm going to pass the nanovirus over. If I'm lucky, Trigger Happy will get dominated over here, and I can just give it back to where it's supposed to go. Each of those heroes. So you agree that it would be Dr. Beatdown. Whatever. We could talk about that later. No, that's not what I'm saying. Yes, so my plan right now is to recruit Rocket Raccoon. My question was, if I get rid of Dr. Beatdown for some other reason, like if I exercised him, and then a new hero showed up in that spot, at the end of thy turn, if I didn't recruit that new one, I guess that makes sense, because if I recruit Trigger Happy, there's going to be a new hero that shows up here, and that hero's not going to enter. Actually, no, I know the answer now. So yes, if I recruit Trigger Happy, a new one comes in. That one doesn't apply as the leftmost. So yes, that gives me the definition. So if I you got it. Okay, so Avatar, I think it's the other way around, because Trigger Happy, if I recruit Trigger Happy, a new hero is going to enter there. But I wouldn't have to recruit that new one. So same thing. I have to recruit the first one, but I could also see the other interpretation. Okay, I'm not spending any more time on this. I'm just going to play my turn out. It doesn't matter right now. So let me go ahead and get my 4 recruit. I'm going to play Radioactive Spider. I got to put a card on top of my deck. I'm not putting the wound on top because I don't need it. Put the agent on top. And I'll play 4 and 5. Let's take Trigger Happy, and maybe it'll get dominated. Maybe I'll be able to move it around. It's another Dreams Made Real. All right. I'm going to do this nanovirus too. I can move it to the other side, so I'm going to go ahead and have the right-hand side gain it, just because maybe it'll help with the rest over there. So what I'm going to tell myself, and then my turn ends. So here we go. Each of those heroes you didn't recruit enters the city as a villain with attack equal to the hero's cost. When you fight one, you gain it. So, Dr. B-Town enters. Tarkus is wondering where the Hauntee went. And there is a new... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Actually, that could be a good thing. I think at some point in the game, it's going to be harder to get 8 recruit than 8 attack. So, I don't know. Plus, that's not really where I'm trying to get here because I don't really have the dex to get tech, strength. So, it's just kind of funny to me. I'm glad that one didn't enter on this trap. Personally, I'd say that if you manage to recruit left and exercise right, you don't get the trap, but you don't put heroes as villains either. We can talk about this in the Discord. It's very interesting. This trap is only easy if you have Spider-Man. Yes, at least the Mastermind can't haunt this. That would be worse. That's a very good point. So maybe I strategically leave Tarkus there so Zarathos can't go over there. Oh, that's very good. Anyway, this gets KO'd. And Dr. B-Town's a villain now. And if any hero's going to become a villain, Beast is certainly one of them. Oh, 3, 4, 5. I could have recruited Multivariate Smaculus this turn. How funny. And now I can't. I would have had the recruit. But it's okay. I'll get some other good stuff. Look at all this other good stuff. I have to saturate my deck with a ton of good cards because I'm not getting any KO. Turn 18 is Fatale. Fatale is going to dominate nothing right now. Fight effect is KO one of your heroes. If she escapes, the Mastermind dominates the top card of the hero deck. So imagine Zarathos is haunting a hero in the HQ and Fatale escapes. Therefore, Zarathos would dominate a hero from the hero deck, so it would be Hero, Zarathos, Hero, making a Zarathos Hero sandwich. And Hero is also an actual kind of sandwich. And I'm going to stop talking now. Let me go ahead and play my turn. Trigger Happy is to attack. Beast is in his own side story of this game, constantly being haunted, and now a villain to your heroes. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if we're going to see that interaction, but I just wanted to mention it. If you didn't recruit from a spot by the end of turn, that hero from that spot enters when you resolve the trap. Whatever you did with haunting doesn't matter. Okay. To recruit. No luck on that one. This game requires me to say that word a lot. So I got 3 attack, 4 recruit, and I can't fight a thing. And I can recruit, so I'm going to take that other Trigger Happy that the left side didn't take, and maybe get it into Moonlight? Question mark? Nope, but I did get another Black Widow there. So yeah, I'm probably going to have an escape. Just all this nonsense. We're going to have 2 escapes. I'm going to have a lot of escapes and a discard. The bad thing about the escape is I lose that incoming detector. All right, turn 19 and the evil wins condition. Atrocity. All right, good news is, here's what happens. If I didn't do this correctly before, I apologize, but I think I did. Everybody gets pushed in because Atrocity enters the city, and then haunt the leftmost unhaunted hero in the HQ. So, at least I open up a city space. Goes to Mirage. 3 attack, which is fun. But it did give me a break there in the city. So how much recruit do I want? I'll take 8 to get both Widows, 7 to get Widow and Mirage. So I can go 3, 6, 7 to get Widow and Mirage, and I'll have to put 2 cards on the top. I'm going to do that with the Shield Troopers. So I'm going to play this out. We'll go Trooper on top, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. So I can get both of these. 8 if I'll play... I don't want to, just in case something weird happens. I don't know what could possibly happen. Let's start with Widow's Bite. No, let's start with the cheaper one, just in case. Dreams Made Real first. Down to 4. I gotta saturate my deck, like I said. Ooh, balanced attack. Reveal the top part of your deck if it's tech or strength, draw it. Would have been better in my earlier plans, but right now I'm going with the Dark Memories and the dodge. Widow's Bite. I'm gonna end up with a full HQ of Haunted Beasts, aren't I? Sounds like something I'm gonna end up with. So this went 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have at least 4 attack. Maybe some more with Red Wing. If nothing else, this game has been entertaining. Okay, turn 20 is another Scheme Twist, which I may or may not need to care about. Left-hand side is going to nerf, for sure. Okay, once again, I have to only pick 1 team to play. So, either I pick all the Greys, or I try to play Ms. Lion and draw another Avenger? I don't know. I'm probably going to pick the Shield/Hydra and recruit balanced attack. because it'll give me some attack. Plus, I do have some strength. I have mostly ranged rockets. Actually, barely any strength or tech at all. Yeah, Ms. Lane is not going to do much if I just play her and no other Avenger. So I'm just going to say for this turn, and I'll put this down here so we know it's active. I'm going to go ahead and play my operatives. No, this is not looking great, you guys. All right, I'm going to take it. It's 2 attack, plus it'll move the HQ along. But, oh, it helps me get Moonlight, though. Maybe I should leave it. How important is Moonlight going to be very soon? Pretty important. Pretty important. I'm going to leave it there for a turn. I'm going to get a sidekick instead. I changed my mind. Standard sidekick. That's a welcome one. I can't play standard sidekicks on a twist at all. You may KO a hero that costs 1 or more from your hand or discard pile. So I can KO Ms. Lion to get rid of the wound. Or I can KO really anybody else. So I could KO the sidekick. I could KO Empathic Link. I'm not gonna take out this innocent dog to get rid of the wound. I think Empathic Link's gonna go. Yeah. I will not talk about what I just did and KO the Fatal Blow as well. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Alright. I was at 1 left. Both sides are close to reshuffles, and now I got a full reshuffle. If left-hand side does enough to do anything, to fight anything, I'll be very impressed. All right, let me clean up a little bit so we can see everybody. So Atrocity's there, Tarkus is there. I haven't hit Zarathos a single time, and I'm on turn 20. That is a bit unnerving. Because I also have to worry about the city condition. Got Ms. Lion back. She got her revenge. Okay, left-hand side is also under the rules of one team. Yep, because the scheme is right there reminding me, which makes things real bad. Because the max I can get is 2 attack now. Turn 21 is another... Oh, okay. So this is going to overlap. So not bad to get back-to-back twists because this side was already under that restriction, but now right-hand side is going to be under that restriction again. So that is twist number 4. All right, so I could have played... So 2 attack does nothing. 2 recruit gets me a sidekick. If I play Red Wing, I could at least set up my next hand to be a little bit better. So I'm going to do that. Oh, plus it'll be a full reshuffle, and the only card that won't end up there that I want is Mirage. So let's do that and leave these grays in the discard pile. So let's go ahead and play Red Wing. Well, I'm picking Avengers, I suppose. Okay, there's the Shield Agent, and I shuffle. Strong stuff in the city. Yeah, I was unlucky that those Dominates they got 2 successes both times. I guess Nemesis doesn't give you a choice. No, random... Oh, no, random could have taken 3, but he still got 2. I got 1 from the right-hand side. I got Marie Hill there. All right, 2 more cards. 2, 3. Oh, what a tough choice. All right, I think I'm going to draw the agent. I'm going to put the agents on top. Didn't really help me set that up at all. Thanks, Bird. And, yep, I can't play anything else. Hey, Assorted Meeples, what's up? Thanks for the raid. I don't know why that is so off-screen. Can I fix that while you're watching? While we're all watching? Sure can't. Welcome, welcome. You can see the bottom of their stream.
Okay, that's bullshit. You understand. Right?
Ooh, that's a lot of recruit coming up.
Look, I understand that, but I...
Thank you so much for the raid. We are fighting Zarathos from the most recent Legendary Marvel expansion, Midnight Suns. He has set up his own Gladiator pits of Sakaar and really making it so I can't hit anything. And I guess that's his point. So these are still active. I'm going to play a card from the villain deck. New folks, welcome, welcome. If you don't know my channel, I just play Marvel Legendary. That's it. That's all I've done for 3 years. So you know what you're getting here. And if you have any questions about Marvel Legendary, please ask away. There's like 33 expansions, almost 4 base sets. There's a lot. So you shouldn't be that surprised. All right, turn 22 is another Spider Slayer henchman coming in. And I still am under the team restriction. So I'm going to have Nemesis escape most likely next turn. Unless I can play Ms. Lion, pick Avengers, play her, draw some kind of crazy Avenger I don't have, which I'm not going to do. So I am going to do what? Probably just play my operatives. And cross my fingers, hope for the best. Yeah, and get Spider-Woman or something. If only I could have recruited Spider-Woman and then played Ms. Lion. But I can't. No, I didn't choose this side yet, Ranabishi. The scheme says, and I know why you said that, each player can only play cards from a single team of their choice during their turn. So right-hand side gets to pick their own team symbol. So don't make that mistake. It's going to make it harder for you if you pick one team for both sides. So I'm going to pick my starters. And probably have an escape, but I'll deal with it. So for recruit. Yeah, so getting Spider-Woman will wall crawl her, give me some attack next turn, plus it'll get an even cost out of the HQ and maybe make it Moonlight. No, it's okay. I double-checked at the beginning of the game because I was unsure as well. Widow's Bite's better for the left-hand side. Balanced attack doesn't do as much as I want, so I will take this and immediately put it on top of my deck and not forget like I usually do. So she's on top of my deck right now for recruit and evasive acrobatics. This is a good one for not having KO power because it lets you dodge with her and another card, which is amazing for Mirage on the left-hand side. But that's all I can play except for my soldier, who does absolutely nothing. So here we go. Better. But maybe too little too late. I might have 2 escapes, but I need 4 to lose. So I think I can still survive this. Making the game harder for ourselves. Yeah, it's a pastime. Okay, the scheme is gone for now, but we'll see what happens here. It is... Okay, Salome. So here's what happens. First, we have an escape. As Salome enters, Nemesis exits. So he just straight up escapes. First things first is the KO. So I'm in Moonlight now. I only want a KO balanced attack. But if I do that, I risk making it Sunlight again, although I don't have any Moonlight cards in my hand, so I don't really care too much. Balanced attack is usually very good, but right now it's gone. Okay, and replaced with another odd. We will have spies. There's Black Widow. I guess it makes sense she would show up late, hiding. Yes. Okay, now here's what happens. Nemesis runs off. These 2 heroes go along with him. I recruited this on turn 2, and now it's in the escape pile. And the bystander is the last thing I'm going to do because normally you do the escape effects last, but just because the bystander was at the bottom of the stack, visually I chose to do it last. But there were no escape effects, so that would happen after the KO. So each player's got to discard a card, and unfortunately I don't have Karma in hand, but even if I did, it wouldn't count because that's not a card effect. So let me just think about what I'm going to discard. 2 attack is not going to hit anything. Greedy Scavenger might draw some more attack, in which case I could hit the Spider Slayer, so I could be hopeful there. I could discard the Shield Agent. And then if I don't draw with Trigger Happy, I could just get a bunch of Recruit. So I'm going to go ahead and discard the Shield Agent in hopes that I get some more attack. Right-hand side has a wound. I'm discarding the wound. No brainer. Okay. Now I got a full city. Once again, I got to put the Villain's Escape counter up to 1 out of 4. Salome comes in. She's got Blood Frenzy, and then fight KO up to 2 cards from your discard pile. There's some KO power for me. I mean, if I can fight her. Escape, Salome ascends to become an additional Mastermind. She gains the ability Master Strike. Each player discards a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound. Yes, she has that undercover. Plus, this dodge is not deck fitting, but it kind of gets around it a bit. But I do want Weave Web of Spies. And so Deadeye just put in the command for Blood Frenzy. You can see what it does there. I'm not going to count Salome's attack, her Blood Frenzy attack, until I get at least 6 attack in hand. Because it's going to change. But I won't forget because it says Blood Frenzy right there. So, okay. Let's see. Oh, I'll get a shard from Trigger Happy too. So, finally, a rocket combo. Let me see if I get lucky here. 2 recruit. You may discard a card. If you do, draw. I'm going to discard the Shield Agent to draw a bit more attack. That's really good. So, let's see. So... how many hero classes in my discard pile right now for Dark Memories? Dark Memories, by the way, gives you +1 attack for each hero class in your discard pile, and I've got 1. So if I want to play this, I'm going to want to recruit first, and I'm probably going to take Weave Web of Spies. The downside is I have Spider-Woman, so I'm going to have to put cards on the top of my deck to get that, so I might be stuck here. I have 2 recruit. I just need to play 1 to get Spies, so I can put 1... Spider-Woman on top of the other, and then I'll get 5 recruit to get Weave a Web, and then I'll get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus a shard. let's do that. So let's back all the way up. Starting with Radioactive Spider, I'm going to play this by putting the other Radioactive Spider on top of my deck. Then we're going to go ahead and play... We're going to recruit. Weave a Web of Spies with a little bit of not KO power. To attack dodge, if you drew any cards this turn, you may send one of your other heroes under cover. It's not too late to send a couple of Greys under cover, so that's recruited. Now I've got 2 hero classes in the discard pile. So that's going to let me, when I play Widow's Bite, give me 1 attack for the base, plus 2 more for the 2 hero classes I've got. And then Trigger Happy is going to give me 2 more attack, plus Guardians. You gain a shard for each other Guardians hero you played this turn. So let me go ahead and get myself a little shard that flew across the board. I'll put it on Rockets for a second. Okay. So I've got 6 attack if I spend the shards. How do I want to handle this? If I get the 6 attack, so now that I have 6 attack, I should calculate what Salome is going to be. Oh, this is very interesting. Here is the right-hand side's victory pile. Here is the left-hand side's victory pile, which is nothing. Because it's nothing, Salome is literally at 6 attack right now. So while Doctor Beatdown is great, and I do have strength and tech cards, I get 2 KOs from my discard pile, and I get to hit her while she's depowered. So that seems amazing. So we're going to go ahead and hit her hard right now. So I'm going to spend my shard. You get no blood today. Hit her for 6. KO up to 2 cards from your discard pile. Any wounds in here? No. So it's just going to be Agent and Agent. A little bit of KO will go a long way. Get out of here. And now she becomes the only card in my discard pile, or my victory pile, giving herself the blood frenzy that she should have needed. Okay. That was fun. I love those interactions. Good job, left-handed, for doing nothing this whole game. Ooh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a discard card. Yes. Is it Moonlight? It is, for now. Got a good hand coming up. Right side is okay. Turn 24 is another Fatale who does not have an ambush effect, if I recall correctly. Yes, she does not. That's your first villain. Yes, on the left-hand side. I mean, I don't know if you can call, like, an ancient undead vampire an old lady. I guess technically you can, but, it, you know... there's some liberties taken there, I'm just going to say. Okay, so Bioelectric Shock first or the Sidekick first. It says draw 2 cards, no questions asked. Bioelectric is draw the card only if it has an attack icon. I don't think it matters which one I do first. She needs some milk. I don't have any wall crawl, so I'm just going to take the chance. Oh, hold on. I also just realized, you know the side that's been trying to get a rocket combo the whole time? That wasn't the side that got the rocket combo. The side where one of the rocket cards I didn't want, that's the side that got the rocket combo first. And that's always the way it works, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Isn't it? All right, 2 attack. You can't, you know, best laid plans, right? All right, top card of my deck has no attack icon, so I don't draw it, can't tuck it, do nothing. So Sidekick is played. I get to draw 2 cards, the Operative and another rocket. I do get a rocket combo over here, so that's nice. Let's play 2 more attack. Then Trigger Happy is going to give me 2 more attack, plus I do get a shard over here as well. We're playing 1 Guardians hero, and I'm at 7. So I can hit Zarathos. But if I do that, I risk another escape. So I don't think I want to hit him right now. I can get 8 attack, though. That's not gonna... if I spend my shard, I can take out the Spider Slayer and Fatale. And I get a KO. Yeah, Avatar, exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, shard gets me 2 spots. Yep, we're all on the same page there. If I want to spend it, which I should. I'm not really hoarding shards like I would be. Or Exercise Beast. I could do that as well, but that would immediately cause an escape. That would be fun. Okay, Ollie says this week's is posted. Awesome. After this turn, we'll check out Setup B before I move on. I'm going to go ahead and do I need the 2 spaces is vital. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me start with the Spider Slayer because I might draw some things. So I'm going to not spend my shard yet. Down to 4. We'll fight the Spider Slayer. It's okay. Odd choices are part of this whole thing. Top 2 cards in my deck are... Alright, I get to draw the wound, which means I can't KO it, though. Because the wound costs 0. The new wounds actually have the printed cost on them, which is nice. Okay. That's that. And then let's finish up by spending the shard. Oh, I got a soldier. I don't have to spend the shard. Look at that. 5. I can keep my shard, or I can spend it to hit random, too. Right? Yeah, I totally did that. That was 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 total attack this turn. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and I have 9 of the shard, yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Shard 6. Beast or random? Random's going to give a shield officer to one side and the evasive acrobatics to the left. I'd rather give a free evasive to the left than do beast right now. I'll have to gain a shield officer, but I'm leaning towards random as well. So we're going to go ahead and take out random for 6. So no fight effect on the guy. He's gone. And I have to choose players. When you fight a villain that has dominated any number of heroes or enemy that has dominated, you give 1 to each player and you KO the rest. So I have to do this. So Widow's going to the left for the discard dodge, and Maria's going to the right. That was productive. And I've got enough for a sidekick on top of all of that. So that sidekick is going to be Redwing, who let me down before, but somehow I think he's back to redeem himself. Is anybody here actually upset that Sam Wilson did not get the telepathic connection with birds in the MCU? What's up? I like what they did in making it a drone. I think that's very clever. It would be kind of weird otherwise. So I haven't heard of anybody who's like, man, I wish he could have still been telepathic and actually had a bird. Would have been wild and wacky and out there, but if you have that opinion, I'd love to hear from you. It is one of the bigger changes in the MCU from the comics. Believe it or not. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of recruit. Glad I cleared some spaces. Yeah, it would have been cool, but probably wouldn't have worked for this character. All right, before I play a card from the villain deck and show you the new hand, I am going to look at Setup B for this week. So thank you, Ollie, for posting that. Let me pop open the whole thing. There we go. So it should be down here at the bottom. Scrolling. Zarathos' Gladiator Pits of Sakaar. So it looks like Setup B is here. It's going to be Scrolls for the Dark Descendants. Makes sense with the domination. I get that. Savage Land mutates with still no precious KO power. And with the drawing cards, you got Cyclops in for Mirage. Makes sense. Spider-Man in for Spider-Man. Makes sense. Wong for Black Widow. That's cool. Deadpool in for Rocket Raccoon. And Hulkbuster Iron Man for Beast. Yeah, Zarathos today. Here is your Setup B for this week. Setup B only uses 2 expansions plus the core set. That may change in a little bit after we reboot the Masterminds, but that is it. Thank you so much, Ollie, for putting this together. Thank you. He could have mind-controlled some Raven to smack talk the president. Yeah. I haven't actually seen Sam mind-controller talk to a Raven or a Crow. I think that might be too smart for him to be able to do that with. Hawk's definitely more intelligent, but not as much as Corvids. Yes, Zarathos today. MCU Falcon doesn't shoot Krills either. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that's a very smart choice. Okay, this is my hand. It's a good one. Let's see what happens here. It is the last Master Strike. So unfortunately, Zarathos is going to go Haunting, but and we also get Wound, so that was a nasty one. That poor bystander is going to keep getting carried along for the ride. So first, if any heroes in the HQ are haunted, each player gains a wound. So that's going to happen right now. Oh, we're going to go with that, Budarock? It was a drone the whole time? All right. This one just looks more like a drone. 2 wounds go out. Ouch. Then he's going to haunt the highest cost unhaunted hero in the HQ. So that is going to be Widow's Bite. Luckily, it's only a 4. And that is the last Master Strike. And this bystander still gets carried over. So here you go. 1, 2, 3. It's a big stack of mess. Big stack of mess. You can't even see this is the streets, but who cares? It's still Moonlight, though, so that's good news. So check out what happens right now, everybody. We're going to start by getting haunted by the Demon Bear. 4 attack whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn. You get a +2 attack. Moonlight, you may have a Waking Nightmare. So I'm going to Waking Nightmare away Radioactive Spider. Waking Nightmare means you discard a non-gray hero from your hand and draw a new card. So Radioactive Spider's getting discarded. Waking Nightmare to draw. Empathic Link. That's even better, and here's why. So I just got 2 attack for discarding a card from my hand. Now we're going to go ahead and play Dreams Made Real. 2 more attack. Moonlight, you may discard a card if you draw a card. I'm going to discard Mirage and draw a new card. That's 2 more attack. Plus, also Mirage got discarded, so instead of getting discarded, she basically gets teleported to my next hand as an extra card. So that's fun. And I got 10 attack just like that. So what do I do with it? If I can exercise Zarathos for 4, I'll have 6 left over and I can't hit him. So I can exercise and get Black Widow, and I can get Doctor of Beatdown. Or I can, yes, double Fatale and I will KO 2 heroes. That's also very tempting. That's KO, or exercise, get a Widow, and get Doctor of Beatdown. Both are good decisions. But I should probably go with what's going to give me the KO and what's going to clear 2 spaces from the city. And what's going to use all of my attack points. Oh, that will also use all my attack points. Plus, Zarathos is not hard to exercise from there. Sometimes it's harder when you have no bad decisions because choosing the good one is tough because which one's better. I'm going to do the double Fatale because I already have 1 escape. I'd rather not have more. Could have some unfortunate turns coming up. So let's just do that. Double Fatale it is. So fight is KO 1 of your heroes, plus double KO is nice. So 1 shield agent is gone. Oh, I didn't play these yet. Oh, so hold on. Before I actually do that, let me actually play the agents. So I'll play 2. That's all I got to play right now. Now I'll fight Fatale for the 5. And I'll KO 1 of the ones that I've played. Let's do it again with the other Fatale. And KO the other one that I've played. Over there. Now, do I need the 3? That would give me 5. Otherwise, I would have to put a shield agent on top of my deck. I could just play the agent and get evasive acrobatics, or, yeah, that's all I can get. I don't know. I am going to... I still have to saturate my deck a bit because I still have... Well, I've activated enough stuff. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play the agent. I'm not going to play Spider-Woman, and I'm just going to take 1 evasive acrobatics, and hopefully I don't mess up the Moonlight, because that was really good, but I have some time. I didn't mess up the Moonlight, and I have a new rare. Zarathos cannot haunt Black Widow here unless I fight one of his tactics. I think his tactics say, again, haunt the highest cost. Now I wish I had put the agent on top, but I do have Karma, so there's a chance I can get 7 recruit next turn. So let's see. Here's my extra card, and I get 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of all the turns to get all my attack, it's the turn where a rare Black Widow showed up. But I can discard the wound away. I don't know. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're good. So it's time for some exorcising soon. Turn because I'm running out of cards in the villain deck. Turn 26 is Havoc Brainwash. There he is. So 2 attack as a hero and 6 power as a villain. Fight Gainless as a hero. Escape Havoc becomes a hero dominated by the Mastermind. X Gene range. You get +2 attack. That's very good. There's a lot of range on both sides. Oh, man, if only I had 1 more attack, I would have exorcised Zarathos this turn. But nope. I've got 3 attack. And I've got 4 recruit. That's it. I would take Widow's Bite over here just to ensure the Moonlight if I had the opportunity. This Blunt Force Trauma makes me spend 5 attack, so I literally can't do anything on the board. Except recruit Evasive Acrobatics. So I could take that. It might mess up my Moonlight. Left-hand side does need Moonlight for next turn. Yes, I can exercise Mirage. Oh, yes. And that would let left-hand side get Mirage for 3. There will be an extra hero in the HQ, but it'll be a cheap one. But then again, that could also mess up my Moonlight. I can't get rid of the Grievous Wound. I need to spend 5 attack. and I only have 3. Otherwise, I would. It's the blunt force trauma. Recruit evasive acrobatics. I think if I'm going to do something with the HQ, it's going to be exercising Mirage. All right, I'm going to exercise Mirage, and fingers crossed, hope that I don't mess up the Moonlight. Let's do it. So I'm going to have the left side gain her, of course. Atrocity goes into the city, and it is replaced. She is replaced by another 7-cost rare, which does keep Moonlight, but boy, I have an expensive HQ right now. I love how they're showing up after Zarathos played all his Master Strikes. Oh, okay. So now I'm pretty safe into Moonlight most of the time now if I keep those there. Should I refresh the HQ? I'm gonna do it. I might mess up my Moonlight here, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Because I need dodge both sides. Nope, still Moonlight. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, may I get your quick thought on the Prey keyword? It's definitely more of a multiplayer experience keyword. Still fun in solo, less fun though. I do like when cards go into weird places. I like how they're directly engaged with you. It makes you feel like it's a different game. So it's not one of my favorites, but I respect it a lot. Okay, turn 27 is a Spider Slayer. All of a sudden, the city is at 4 villains again. Okay, it is still... Ooh, Waking Nightmare is great with Venom Blast. I didn't even notice that. So check it out. First, we've got, you may have a Waking Nightmare. You get plus attack equal to the cost of the card you discarded this way. So, if I do that with Venom Blast, I get 6 attacks, so it'll give me a total of 7. I'm going to play this out. 8, 9, and I can teleport and Path of Link again, and get 10 total attack this turn if I do all that. Which will let me exercise Zarathos if I want to, and take out Atrocity in the Spider Slayer, or one of these two here. But we'll see what I draw with Nightmare Wolves as well. So let's start by doing this. 1 attack. I will Waking Nightmare away Venom Blast, giving me a total of 7 attack with the plus 6. I draw a new card, and that card is a Shield Trooper, the last card in my deck. So Dreams Made Real. If I do this, my discard pile gets shuffled, which I'll lose Nightmare Wolves and this Dreams Made Real to the discard pile, but also 2 Troopers and 2 Wounds. So I think that's a decent trade-off. I got a lot of other good stuff, including the rare. So I'm going to continue to do that. I will play Dreams Made Real for 2 attack. I could exercise first if I wanted to get Widow's Bite or Beast. Oh, should I just take Beast? Dark Memories can give me maybe 4 attack, but if I do that, it's going to cost me more attack and I can't clear any villains. But if I also... Metarchus is rough. Zarathos is not going to fill up the city, so I'm probably going to go for Widow's Bite. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for... I wish I could draw it because my discard pile is full for Dark Memories, but I do have to decide whether or not I'm going to exercise this turn. And I am. So let's do that first before I do anything else. So 7. Let's go down to 3. And I am going to... Yes. Exercise Widow's Bite. Gain it for myself. This poor bystander is still going to move a Zarathos to the Mastermind space. I'm still in Moonlight, no matter what I do. And another Widow's Bite has showed up. Awesome. Now, Dreams Made Real. 2 more attack. I may discard a card. If I do draw, I'm going to discard Empathic Link, which is going to get teleported once again. And my discard pile is getting a complete reshuffle, which means these wounds are going to be left by the wayside. The only card I'm really upset about losing is Nightmare Wolves. But I get 7 total attack after I already spent a bit. Give me something good. I draw an agent. Fun joke. I'll play my 2 troopers. At least that agent's going to the discard pile too. So with 7 attack, I can hit the Mastermind. And it's really tempting, but he's going to go ahead and haunt one of these rares, which is going to make it really hard to get him. Although, I did just get more than 7 attack. What can right-hand side do? Right-hand side can do a big pile of nothing. I've got 2 soldiers and Ms. Lion. So if I do hit Zarathos, I risk another escape. And yes, Doctor of Beatdown would count as a villain in the escape pile at the end of the game because... Well, actually, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. I think he would, but the heroes that got carried off wouldn't, so that should probably be a special rule. If I hit Atrocity in the Spider Slayer, I get to rescue a bystander and draw some 0 costs. And if I do hit the Spider Slayer... Although Havoc Brainwash is also very good for this side. That's 4 attack. I'm probably always going to get the X gene. Dr. Beatdown not as good over here. Okay. I'm running out of time a bit, but I'm going to invest in Havoc. No, right side has nothing. Right side has 2 soldiers and Ms. Lion. So I get 1 card draw. I have no idea what I'm going to draw. So no guarantee I've got 3 attack on the right. That's why I'm hesitating as to hitting Zarathos right now. So maybe, but I'm not sure. And if I do gain Havoc, though, I just reshuffled everything. So probably should have done that before. Oh, but I didn't have the opportunity to. I am going to... I'm going to do the safe thing, and I'm going to pick Havoc. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to hit Havoc, too. And hope I have enough time to hit Zarathos, including the final blow. Because it'd be worse if I lost to the scheme first. Oh, I forgot the... I blow him up. I gain him. All good. And that's the end of my turn. Let's see how right I was when I draw for my next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got some undercover. We got some dodge. If only I could have gotten the rare for those dodges. Maybe I can dodge for 1. I got a couple of dodges. Okay, turn 28 is another Matarchus. Oof. So, a good thing, Matarchus does not haunt either the 7 cost. Matarchus haunts the rightmost unhaunted hero in the HQ after these push in. And it's going to be Mirage. I don't care about the haunts too much. But if I did hit Zarathos, I wouldn't have had to worry about an escape. So maybe I should have hit him. But then 3 things would have been haunted. Let's see what Ms. Lion gets me. First, rescue a bystander. It is the animal trainer who makes instinct and covert heroes in the HQ currently cheaper. So I'm going to put this next to Spider-Woman just in case. This now costs 6, and that's the only one that it applies to. I draw a card, and it is a soldier. So now I do have 3 attack. So turns out I could have hit Zarathos and would have been fine, but how was I to know? 3 attack, and I'm not recruiting this, so it can go to my victory pile. Do I want to rescue a bystander or get some more cards moving? I'm going to get some more cards moving, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the other Spider Slayer. Right hand is taking out all of these. Top 2 are Trigger Happy and Spider-Woman. So I will, although, no, I'll draw them now. I'll reverse the order, but it doesn't really matter. I don't draw anything right now. That's a lot of attack going up, though. I've got 3 recruits, and I can do nothing with it from the HQ. Let's get a sidekick. And it's a standard sidekick friend. Okay. Have I bought myself some time? That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack at least. That's enough to hit Zarathos. Left-hand side's got some dodging to do and some undercovering to do. And I don't have a lot of time to finish this. Okay, Spider Slayer. All right, good. So, in order to activate Weave a Web of Spies, I will have to draw cards this turn. So let me start. I have 5 recruit if I play them, but I'm going to start by... I should probably dodge with Mirage, because she'll just teleport. When you dodge with or play this card, you may also dodge with another card from your hand, which is funny. So I basically have turned Empathic Link into a card that has dodge, and when you do, teleport it. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to do that. We're going to dodge with Black Widow. Wound. We're going to dodge with Mirage. Sounds like a TV series. And I got Venom Blast. Mirage gets teleported. So now I'm going to play a hero. I want to send undercover. Actually, it's still Moonlight, so I'm going to start... Let me start with Venom Blast, actually. Yes. 3 attack. Top card of my deck has a recruit icon, so I draw it. Wonderful. Okay, the order is tricky here. I get to draw whatever I put on the top because I'll draw it with Mirage. Yeah, Katie probably needs phasing badly. Okay, so if I want to play this, I could just put the wound on top and then draw it with Mirage. But if I go for something else, I could get 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 attack this turn. And I can safely hit Zarathos without these 2 troopers being necessary. So that tells me what can I do for 3 recruit? For 4, I can get Widow's Bite. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the Shield Agent for 1 recruit. And then I'm going to play Black Widow to attack. If you drew any cards this turn, you may send one of your other heroes under cover. This Shield Agent is going under cover. And that's that. Then I'm going to play 6, 7. Yeah, I can't do anything with these 2 attacks, so I might as well play Dreams Made Real. 2 more attack. I will discard a trooper. No, I'll discard this wound. What am I doing? I'll discard the wound to draw Trigger Happy. Cool, because it says discard a card. I'll play Trigger Happy. I'm at 9. Cool, I have enough to do a lot of stuff. So I'm going to stop there for a moment, and I'm going to go ahead and hit the Mastermind for 7. Finally rescue this poor bystander who's been carried around by this ghost the whole time. So there's a hit on the Mastermind. Tactic. Fight. Zarathos haunts the highest cost unhaunted instinct and or covert hero in the HQ. I knew that was going to happen. Each other player discards an instinct or covert hero or discards down to 3 cards. Well, I could either discard Red Wing to keep my operative in a wound, or discard Red Wing the operative in the wound. Probably keeping, since I have to discard Red Wing in either case, I'm going to discard Red Wing. By himself. Yeah, no other stuff. Yeah, Zarathos is like made Ghost Rider, if I understand correctly. He's like the OG Ghost Rider person. Told you, I don't know too much about Zarathos. Somebody said it was a fallen angel earlier. But, alright, so he's going to go ahead and haunt. And keep in mind, this is another special rule that I messed up a lot. The tactics don't haunt. Zarathos does. So, he's going to go ahead and haunt Spider-Woman. There you go. That's an expensive exercise coming up. The tactic is defeated. And I've got 1 more attack at least. 4 is going to do nothing. So let me fight the Spider Slayer for 3. Finally, left-hand side gets 1. Top 2 cards of my deck are as follows. Agent and then Spider-Woman. So I get the Agent. Dress goes back in any order. Sorry, I'm having the teleport card. I'm trying not to lose it. Okay. Explode. Now, I could get 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit if I put the trooper on top. But I only need 4 to get Widow's Bite. Was that this turn? Wait. That's right. Sorry, thank you. I don't know what I was looking at. I was like, oh, non-gray hero, do not draw. So cool, I'll take it. That's even better. That means I can recruit Black Widow. Thank you for that catch. That would have gone completely unnoticed by me. So let's get ourselves a rare. So let's play both Radioactive Spiders. Get 3 for this one by putting the Agent on top of my deck. Not non-Gray Slayer. Yes. Technical terms. And I'll play the second one for 3 more recruit, putting the Trooper on top of my deck. And that's 7 recruit. So this one doesn't get a chance to be exorcised or haunted. Also, one of the best pieces of art in the game, I think. I love this. Consenting's undercover. So there we go. What's replacing her? A balanced attack. Cool. It's going to keep it Moonlight, and I don't really care. Now it's a racing game to see how fast I can take out Zarathos. Okay, this side's probably going to be able to exorcise him. Maybe not hit him. Maybe right-hand side can exorcise him for 7. Yeah, I will. I have enough to do that. So let's just get on with it. Turn 30 is another scheme twist. Well, and now I can't anymore, but I'll get some attack. Oh, that messes up this awesome turn over here. Oh, that's really rough. This is an awful time to pull that. Absolutely awful time. I can do some city management. That's about it. Although, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, and still the start of our next turn, each player has to pick one team. They can only play cards from that team this turn. So I got to pick. If I pick Rocket, I get 5 total attack if I want the shard. I should probably do that. If I pick Spider-Woman, it's not much. So yeah, picking Guardians on the right-hand side. This will be active. The left hand is going to be so good too. So that's this is 4 printed attack, 4 attack, and 1 shard. I'm not going to spend my shard. I'm just going to go ahead and take out Atrocity, unless there's anything. No, I don't. I'd rather not bring Matarkus into the city if I don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and fight Atrocity. This is Megamind all of a sudden. To rescue a bystander. And that bystander is a standard bystander, because of course it is. And that's all I can do here, but I keep the shard. There you go. It's a nice shard spot for you. But boy, does that mess my plans up on the left. If I'm lucky, I can still exercise Zarathos, but it's going to be a tall order. I'm running out of time. I probably would have won this game already if I had more KO power, but it's not always what you get. Plus, we crossed the 2-hour mark here. It is underrated. I do really like Megamind. Okay. Oh, that's a terrible hand. Look at that. Yeah, you got it. I just did blue because it was a blue rocket card, but what do you want, Astigmatic? Purple, red, orange, glow-in-the-dark stone that shouldn't be here. Green. Let's pick the green one. That's much easier to see. Thank you very much. For purple. Oh, no, you pick purple. I'm going with purple. Purple it is. Man, I can only pick one icon, so... Nope, I already switched to purple. It's happened. Very thin deck. Patriarch comes in. Haunt and unhaunt the terrible in the HQ that cost 3 or less. You're going to get Haunt Beast. How is Midnight Suns? Does it work well with other expansions I bought up but still unwrapping? So, here's a great example. Midnight Suns introduces the Haunt mechanic. So, if you can see, I got the Zarathos Mastermind, I got Patriarch and Matarkus haunting all these heroes. It makes it so you can't recruit the heroes and you have to spend attack to exorcise them, and you gain them or KO them and they go into the city. So, everything else is from other sets, and it's working really well. Give it a try. Okay, so I have to pick a team icon. Let me see what's going to give me the most anything. So obviously if I pick X-Men, it is Moonlight, so I will get at least 6 attack, and I think that's what I want to go with, and I can get Dr. Beatdown out of there. Unless I draw another Mirage, in which case I will be able to do more than that. But I don't know. That's definitely what I want to do, though. 'Cause... Oh, hold on. I can still dodge Widow, right? Because I'm not playing Widow to dodge her, so that gives me extra attack. The rare alone is 8. Yes. It's 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8 with the dodge. Because I can totally dodge her. Because I'm not playing her to dodge her. That's wonderful. So let's start by playing Mirage. I don't know why I have 1 here from last turn, maybe. 4 attack. Whenever a card effect causes you to discard a card from your hand this turn, you get +2 attack. And then Moonlight. Odd, odd, odd. You may have a Waking Nightmare. So let's start with a Waking Nightmare. I will Waking Nightmare away Mirage, so she teleports to my next hand and comes in. Yes! This is great. By the way, I picked X-Men, obviously, so I got 2 attack. This is more than I thought I would get. Let's Dreams Made Real, another X-Men that I can play. 2 attack. I may discard a card to draw 1. Can be anything. I can't play any of these, so I'll discard my Shield Agent to draw Pretty Scavenger. That's another 2 attack. And let's dodge Black Widow. I don't play it, so all I get is the dodge and a draw, which does give me 2 more attack. And, oh, it's comboing. This is a combo. This is a draw hidden card combo. 2 more, up to 14. I will discard, doesn't matter, another gray to draw another card. Oh, a combo keeps going. That's 2 more, 16. This is even better. Check this out. This is an amazing combo. Evasive Acrobatics. Dodge, when you dodge or play with this card, you may also... I'm getting around this restriction like nothing else. You may dodge with, or you may also dodge with another card from your hand. So I have to pick that card first. It doesn't matter. Again, I'll pick the Shield Trooper. So I'll dodge Widow and draw. That is, oh, and this comes back. I'm close to my infinite, but not quite. I'm up to 18, And I will dodge the trooper. That's a full reshuffle. And it's not over yet. By the way, I've only played 3 cards this turn, and I've got 18 attack. I get another draw here. I don't think I got my 2 attack for the second dodge yet. I'll double check to just make sure, but I don't think so. A wound. I think I'm at 20 now. Correct me if I got too much. But I don't think I counted that one. Because I was 4, 6, then 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, dodge, 20. Yeah, we're good. I get to keep going. Here's another Widow's Bite. I will dodge this. I can't. My deck is too big for that, but I got 2 more attacks. So I end at 22, which I'm certainly not going to complain about. So we're just going to go for the Mastermind right now. Yeah, I've only played 3 cards and I got 22 attack. Fine, left side doing something with the limited. Oh, that's so nice. That's so satisfying. All right, so we're going to start by exercising Zarathos, which I probably should have done before I shuffled my deck. Only 22, yeah. All right, so I'm going to spend 7. I'm at 15. And this is gained on my side. Although, wait. Who should gain this? I was just thinking that. Recruiter here from the HP for free, and then Spider, Friends. Yeah, I don't want to saturate this deck too much, so I'm giving this to the right-hand side. Okay. You're out of here. And, all right, the cheapest... The most expensive card he can haunt is a 4. That's great. Let's go ahead and hit him right now for 7. Was it 15? Yeah, I was, so I should be down to 8. That's correct. So, second tactic is Demonic Essence of Ghost Rider. Fight. Zarathos haunts the highest cost unhaunted ranged and or strength hero in the HQ. Yeah, so it's going to be Spider-Woman. If you have a ranged hero, you may KO one of your heroes. If you have a strength hero, you may KO one of your heroes. All right, that's 2 KOs. Unfortunately, I dodged all of my grays, so I can still KO 2 heroes. And I think I should KO both spiders. Just in this little more. Yeah, I'm going to KO both radioactive spiders. I think that's smart. I have enough cards. And the second one. Or, yes. I got rid of both of them. I'm not going to regret that. Yeah, and he haunts... There. All right, so tactic is mine. I cannot hit him a second time, and I can't play Gritty Scavenger. But I do have 8 attacks, so I can exercise him again, or I can hit Doctor of Beatdown and gain that. Right-hand side is going to do a big bunch of nothing, so what I probably should do is prepare him to get hit again, even though I have enough attack to take Doctor of Beatdown. It gives me no VP. So let's exercise. Yep. And I can do another exercise if I feel like it. So where should Spider-Woman go? I'm going to say the right-hand side again. I want to keep all this cool discard stuff I've got. Although... yeah, I'm going to give her to the right-hand side. And Zarathos goes back to his spot. And Gritty Scavenger has entered the HQ. I could exercise Jane Fade and get her too. Then Matarkus would go into the city, who has 3 attack plus Blood Frenzy, which could be a lot. And I may not have enough game left to get Mirage back around. So yeah, I think so. The reason why I would do it right now is for VP purposes, but it's best to keep that Moonlight. It is a very unstable Moonlight. I could KO, exercise balanced attack, but I'm not going to do it for the same reason. I have very few villain deck cards left. I still have to hit the Mastermind 3 more times, and he's going to keep bouncing around here. If I can just let the entire HQ get haunted, by the way, I don't think there's enough villains to do that. But I can guarantee Zarathos goes to the cheapest thing each time, so... I'm going to manipulate that. That was a really fun combo. Best combo of the game. But it will take me a while to get back to my good cards, but I will try to dodge through everything I've got. All I need is 7 to hit him again. not that bad. This, speaking of bad, though, this hand is pretty bad. Turn 32 is random again. Oh, no. He's going to dominate the top card of the hero deck. It is. We have Web of Spies. That's unfortunate. Do I have that in my hand? Please tell me I don't have it. Good. I don't have a 5 cost. He's not going to take anything from either side. So we just going to be dominated by the 1 card. So, or he's dominating the 1 card. So he's at 5 attack. Yeah, not a lot here I can do. That is a race against the clock here. I've got 4 recruit. Not much of anything else. Oh, and this is done. Scheme is done. So there's one more twist could happen at the worst time, though. I could take Black Widow here to guarantee the Moonlight, but I could get an expensive thing. I think I want to keep the HQ pretty much as it is for the next haunt. And just let the left side do its thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get a sidekick. And it's Rock Slide, who can shatter a villain, which would have been nice earlier. But that's all I'll do. Right-hand side's kind of falling apart on me, but that's okay. You got rid of all the villains early. Left side can now function. That's the dynamic here. Turn 33. Running out of time is Havoc. Another Havoc coming in. So few cards in the villain deck. Okay. I just need 7 attack. Let's dodge with Black Widow. We're going to dodge away Empathic Link again. Which I don't know why I keep doing because I never end up using it. But I will. I'm gonna pick Empathic Link. I will dodge, draw, dodge, draw. Too bad I didn't get the rare out into my discard pile, I believe. Yeah, it is. Teleporting Mirage. Okay, do I have X Gene right now? I do. There's blues there. So, I get 4 attack from Havoc Brainwashed. I can set up the top card of my deck with Venom Blast. But I'm going to start with Dreams Made Real again. Here we go. 2 more attack. I'm at 6. I will discard the Shield Agent to draw... Yes, I'm still on Moonlight. Yep. Draw Trooper. Okay. Let's, there's no other cards of the Recruit I can put on top of the deck, so I can't really set that up. So I'm just going to do a blind Venom Blast up to 9. Top card of my deck has no Recruit icon. It's a Wound. And I've got 10, 11, 13 attack, which is plenty. All right, let's go ahead and hit the Mastermind. I got to speed this up. Okay, 3rd tactic. Imprison the Soul Crystal. Fight Zarathos haunts the highest cost unhaunted strength and or instinct hero. That's amazing. He haunts nobody. Oh, I just need 1 more attack. I can hit him again. If you have a strength or instinct hero, you may KO a villain from your victory pile. If you do, draw cards equal to the villain's repeat. I'm absolutely doing that. I just need 1 more attack to hit him again. Who am I KOing? Oh, yeah, I have a strength hero. I just double checked. Yep. That's a great one. I've got the Henchmen that are worth 1. Fatale, who is worth 3, and Salome that's worth 5. How much VP am I willing to give up to try to win this game? Salome will give me the most card draws, and I could end the game this turn if I draw the right cards and enough of them. Do I give up 5 VP for a faster win? It has to be at least 2, yes. I am going to sacrifice my highest VP villain because of the wound on top. So Salome is getting KO'd. So no 5 VP for me. This better be worth it. Yeah, everybody's agreeing with me. So it's a fun tactic. I forgot about this one. Especially because he doesn't haunt. So let me go ahead and draw 5 cards right now. Let me move everybody who's been played over. I've played them all. I didn't play her. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Here we go. 3, 4, 5. Well, I got a bunch of junk and the rare Black Widow. So let's go with it. Do I have at least 4 bystanders? I need at least 2. I've got 1 agent, 1 bystander. Yeah, this will do it. 4 attack up to 10. You get +3 attack. You may send one of your heroes under cover. His tactics can't haunt tech. The smart asses just don't believe in him. Well, he's not a ghost in the machine kind of thing. Maybe I could see Haunt coming back. Are there any Marvel characters that haunt technology? I feel like there is one, but I can't think of it. Anyway, all I have is troopers left, so let's go ahead and send one of these troopers undercover right now. Okay, now you get +3 attack if you have at least 4 bystanders and or undercover heroes in your victory pile. So I got the trooper, the bystander, and the agent. That's literally just enough to do it. So up to 13 attack. It's her own weird version of Savior. 13 attack, and I've got 14, 15. So let's hit Zarathos one more time. That's the last tactic. And it is fight Zarathos. Haunts the highest unhaunted. At least 4. Okay. Covert and or range hero in the HQ. Each other player discards a covert and or range hero gains a wound. I think I've won the game right now because he can't haunt anybody. Yep, that's going to be it. So that's the tactic. Let's go ahead and take care of this. So right-hand side is going to discard Rocket. And he doesn't haunt anybody. Did I? I can turn it down to 5. I'm cool with that. Anybody else catch that? He's not haunting and he's at 7, so I'm not too worried even if I don't get to finish it this turn. Check my VP again. I've got a trooper, the bystander, and an agent. So that should be 3, right, for Black Widow? You get +3 attack if you have at least 4. Oh, 4. Yep, you're totally right. You're totally right. It's 4. Good catch. Nobody else called it out when I kept saying 3 over and over. You know what I did? I read the bolded 3, and I ignored the 4. So I got the mechanics right. I just got the number 4 wrong. That's fine. Good catch. I'm down to 5. So let's go ahead and hit something else. Let's go ahead and hit random. Get some VP back. I think I must have had Savior in mind, which does care about 3. So this is great. I'm going to go ahead and take out random for 5. And gain Weebo of Spies for myself. It's okay. Zarathos can't haunt anymore. He has no strikes left, no tactics left, and I have enough cards in the villain deck to get 7 attack, I'm pretty sure. I'm good. I'm good. I just don't get the highest turn count I wanted, even though I'm already at turn 33. So a little longer. Yeah, this is going to do it. I got a full... This is going to do it. That's got to wait. Although there is one more twist. That could mess me up. We'll see when that happens. Just one more, though. Atrocity comes in. He's going to haunt the leftmost unhaunted hero in the HQ, so he's going to go ahead and haunt Greedy Scavenger. I might be able to still get 7 attack without well, just playing X-Men or something. Because I can still dodge. I got Nightmare Wolves. I can dodge and Mirage. I think I might be okay anyway. All right, top 3 cards on my deck. Draw 1, put the rest back in any order. Okay, I'm going to draw Widow. Maybe I can win this turn. Doesn't matter the order. I'm going to dodge 2 things away, so. Okay. This might do it for me. Dodge a lot, but I might win this turn. I'm going to dodge this and the wound. So dodge acrobatics, get Spider-Woman, dodge the wound. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack right there. And we'll see if I draw. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6. Let's see if I draw an attack card. Top card is Maria, ruining everything, so I can't win this turn. So that's 2, 4, 5, and the shard will make 6, which I'll spend because I'm not going to have another turn. 6. Nothing I can do will give me any VP. Maria just messed me up right there. Oh, nothing I can do in the city will give me VP, but yeah, I want the VP from the HQ. So Patriarch or Matarchus. Matarchus is worth 4 VP, but I can't take him out right now. Patriarch, I can exercise for 3, but he's 4. I can't hit Atrocity. I can get Atrocity's VP this turn, but I can't get anybody else's. But that might mess up my Moonlight, and I really don't want to do that. So, also Patriarch. I'm not going to do that because I could mess up Moonlight after one unfortunate exercise. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and finally hit Beast for Catharsis. So there we go. And gain him. On... which side should I put him on? On the right-hand side. I don't want to mess... Dr. Beatdown's great, but I have a good thing going over here on the other side. And I'll leave it there. Oh, I don't pick. That's right. The entire game's been picking, so you got to forgive me. But I was gonna put him on the right-hand side anyway. I've been dealing with haunts for almost 2.5 hours, so I get a break. Okay, 35. There it is. But I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. There's the last twist. So I have to pick a team. I'm gonna pick. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'm gonna pick X-Men. I'll be good. Especially because of Nightmare Wolves. I just need 7 attack to end this thing. So let's start dodging. Or I'll have the Waking Nightmare first. What's the highest attack thing I've got? I want to dodge before I Waking Nightmare. I could dodge Widow's Bite. Check the top card of the hero deck. I'll do it at the end of the game. Remind me. Oh yeah, totally. I'm so glad Widow finally showed up. So let's hold off with that. Let's dodge Widow and Mirage. So yeah, dodging Widow. I get the other Widow. Dodging Mirage, teleport, and it's a reshuffle. I might get the rare if I'm lucky. Then I can get as much VP as I want from all the exercises. But I'm going to have to be real lucky because this is a lot of cards in my deck. And saturating the deck, because I couldn't do as many KOs, was a good move, and I still was able to do some KOs at the end. Okay, so this is the second one, and it's pretty Scavenger that I can't play. So I'm going to go ahead and play Nightmare. I could dodge Black Widow, but I also could Waking Nightmare her. Let's start with Dreams Made Real. 2 attack. You may discard a card if you draw. I'll discard the Agent, and I will draw a Trooper. Okay. I'm going to dodge Widow's Bite, and I get another Weave. Okay, that's fine. I will play Nightmare Wolves as an X-Men card. I will have Waking Nightmare, discarding Weave Web of Spies. It's going to give me +5 attack. I'm at 8. I have enough to win right now, but let's see how much more VP I can get. And I got another Dreams Made Real. All right, I'll play Dreams Made Real. 2 more attack. 10. I will discard this Shield Agent to draw an Agent, and I will end by dodging Weave to get Havoc, who is an X-Men, so I can actually play him. Do I have any ranged? I don't, unfortunately. But I do get at least 2 attack. I could recruit. Can I recruit a ranged? No, I can. Oh, I can exercise Mirage first, and then it'll work. So hold off. Yeah, I can exercise her, gain her, then Mirage will give me 2 more attack. 2 more attack because I have her. So let's do that. Just so I can... Can I hit anything else after that? I don't think so. So I'll go... I'm just trying to see if I get any more VP. Metarkix is strong, so I'll go down to 7, then up to 11, then up to 12. I need 7 to hit Zarathos. I need 5, and I cannot hit... So Metarkix is Blood Frenzy. Pretty sure I have more cost than that. VP values. I got 3, 6, 1, 1, 3. I only have 3 VP values. Yeah, that's right. I can't play the Trooper, so 11. So is 11 enough to do what I want to do? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it's not. So what if I exercise Gritty Scavenger for 3? 3 attack, 6 attack. I need 3 more. No, I can't do either. Oh well, I'll just take the win without getting any extra VP. Let's just go ahead and play Havoc now and hit the Mastermind. We'll end this thing. That is it for Zarathos after his first appearance. Kind of just barely. He is eliminated, and that is, technically and officially, another victory. All right. We took out the Ghost Man. 3 Masterminds remain. Those dodge Mirage combos, Mirage dodge combos were amazing. Those were so much fun. Now I'll check the top card of the hero deck. It was an odd card, so I would have been fine. But better safe than sorry, right? That was a blast. Cool. That was a lot of fun. He's eliminated, so all we have left are Lilith, Wasteland Hulk, and Killmonger. Those are the last 3 before, in 3 years, we've defeated all Masterminds on stream and randomized setups, which is kind of cool. Not going to lie about that. All right, let me go ahead and give you guys the poll results, points, and I'll count out my VP, and then I'll send you on your merry ways. This was a win, so there we go. Done. 55 channel points went mostly out to people who said win anyway, but there's some points for you. Yeah. I had another game. Was it with Mirage and Skern or something? Just something. That was a lot of... Okay, only 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left in the villain deck, by the way. We went through all the strikes and all the twists, most of everything else. Let's go ahead and count my total VP. Right-hand side was the MVP at the beginning, and left-hand side finished out strong. Oh, Ollie should have the form up too, so let me go ahead and fill that out right now. In case you don't know how to fill out one of these forms, I will show you live. Here it is. So enter this week's matches here. Click. There it is. Zarathos' Gladiator Pits of Sakaar. Who am I? There I am. Okay. So I played setup A. I won the game. Let's count my 2 hands of VP. Left-hand side got 6, 9, 15, 16, 22, 28, 29, 35, 36, 37, 40, 43 on the left. Pretty good. I had 1 escape. We'll get to that in a second, but it was just the 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 on the right. Lower VP than I wanted, but I did take advantage of all the haunting villains. And what was it? 35 turns, a long turn. I don't think I'm getting first place in this one, but I'm just happy to have won. And we had 1 escape at the end. Yep, it was just that one. We had that random, right? No, it was Nemesis, who carried off 2 heroes. So I'll put this in the special rules. These 2 do not count as villains in the escape pile at the end of the game. Hero that entered the city as a villain from that trap would count. So that's going to be tricky. I'll make sure that's in the special rules if it's not now. And then I'm going to give this setup... It was fun. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. It was threatening, but not too threatening. There were some cool combos. I love using Black Widow. It was very fun to use Dominate and Haunt at the same time. Not too much Blood Frenzy. The Spider Slay, it gave a challenge to the lack of KO. It made you have to really work for the KO you did get and take advantage of Undercover. I really like that. That's a 5. That's a 5 for me. Absolutely. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun with this one. It is all uploaded for you. Nemesis and Trap are a lot of VP also haunts. Yeah, I missed the Trap. I missed Nemesis. So some of you are going to have a lot more VP because of that. Also, I gave up that 5 VP KO. But personally, I'm just glad I was able to do that to win. So we can get through all the masterminds. All right, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the Discord. Good luck with this setup. And I'm going to go clean this up because I need my table space back. But yeah, have fun with this. I'll see you next week for things. And until we get those other 3 defeated. Take care, everybody. Thanks for coming to the stream.